All right, hello everyone. We are starting right now. We are going to be doing a 2-5 no limit deep stack game featuring Moneymaker himself during the Moneymaker tour. We're going to have some fun today. We're going to let the table volume just blast off and kind of carry us through this commentary here. We're going to try to interrupt as little as possible, maybe talk about a few hands here and there, but otherwise I'm excited to do this. How are you, Ryan?
I'm doing great. Let's start with looking at that stream and seeing that guy in the background in that brand new Daytona Beach and Orange City blue hoodie.
What a handsome fellow.
Yeah, he turned to the side really quickly. It's like you could tell.
Yeah.
Pretty excited to be here, Emilio. Big turnout for our 300,000 guarantee Moneymaker main event. I think they beat the guarantee today, and any player buying in now is just adding to that big prize pool. $1,500 buy-in, big trophy, and another successful Moneymaker tour here in Orange City, and we'll be blessed with Mr. Moneymaker in seat 2 occasionally here during this meetup game.
And for sure, and for this stream here, you could also just come down whenever we have these kind of feature streams. We'll have it posted on somewhere, our website, and you guys can come on down and just play with these people by yourself.
Bring a lot of bullets because there's going to be a lot of action tonight. We got a couple of new faces and some regulars from the cash game streams here at Daytona Poker Live. You do see Shane in seat 1. You've seen Shane quite a few times. Seat 2 is locked up for Mr. Moneymaker. That's Aiden in seat 3. And obviously next to him is Nicole. Then we have Matt. Todd's in seat 6, it looks like. We got Kyle Fischel, Mr. Official.
The vlogger himself.
Yep, and then another Matt in seat 8. You hear poker manager Joe LaRosa going over some rules, and some handsome guy in blue throwing some input in. Nicole getting that selfie, which you can like online right now. And we are moments away from getting our first hands in. The players are playing the 2-5. Very deep stack Moneymaker special tonight. They are going to be allowed to straddle, restraddle, and have the double board bomb pot on the dealer change. We are going to be coming to you, sorry Emilio, on Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook. So please share this, let your friends know, and your frenemies, because we'd love to see everyone come in and hype it up in chat.
Yeah, this pretty much just looks like a normal 2-5 no limit game here in Daytona. We have a lot of locals here: Shane, Jason, Todd, Nicole. Save for the fact that Kyle and Moneymaker are going to be here. So we have a good mix of recreational players and a few pro players here.
I'm turning down the table talk while we talk for a minute because they're going over some very important rules, and that's boring stuff. So this tournament series, many trophy events, including a couple Omaha events. Some of these players are 4-card players and did have a cash in that, so that's pretty exciting. Seeing the game grow to just more than 2 cards is definitely the direction that poker's going, and having Daytona and Orange City work with the Moneymaker Tour and others to do these fun new events. We had a 3-game mix yesterday. For the first time, these players were playing with 5 cards. Pretty fun in a tournament. Did you get a chance to deal with that or see any of that?
I got an opportunity to see it. Yeah, they were switching between 5-card, PLO, and then high-low. So that seemed like a really fun event. It took a while, but we ended up finishing at a good time there. I'm very excited to see all the action that's going to go on this table. It's for sure going to get splashy, messy, every which way.
So you see the red chips are going to be 5s. Obviously the greens 25. Those blacks are 100. Brand new chips. Very excited to show off the new chips in Daytona Beach. Brand new tournament chips. And all of that coming to Orange City as well. So we should be going live in just a moment. Yep, there's that guy in blue again. So let's get this game going. Get these cards in the air.
Yeah, waiting for Moneymaker still.
Yep.
The man, the myth, the legend.
As they say in Billy Madison, today, Junior. I don't know if you're familiar with that one. The old references have already started, Emilio.
I'm familiar with that one.
Billy Madison, great. That makes
well, not
half
the
of you in
name,
room.
just the phrase.
So there's sign language from that guy. So let's get this game going. There is a event happening right now, $186 buy-in Moneymaker Trophy event, and one last chance event tomorrow while day 2 gets going. And then we're back on Monday to do day 3. Very exciting.
Be for sure to join us on Monday for the final table of the $1,500 main event for the Moneymaker Tour.
And I will have a update on the prize pool as registration.
That's not good.
John, we went dark. Oh, he's on it. I don't know if we're live or not, but Houston, we may have some issues. Here's one you won't get. Charter can help. You ever heard that one?
Nope.
There used to be a commercial back in the day. Having a bad day, Charter can help. Yeah.
Well, we need Charter right now then.
We charter something. We are back. As Kyle would say, hello world. Let's get this firsthand. A lot of preamble here.
Let there be light. Still talking about rules. May as well just throw out the textbook.
I feel like deja vu, but life goes on. Look at those new dealer buttons. They're pretty heavy.
Oh, yeah. Those things could definitely knock someone out.
Poker is coming soon. We're very excited about it.
Yeah,
We're going to
poker.
have some
We love
hands
poker.
being played of the 2-card variety. 4 betting rounds. All in is an option at any point.
Throwing some betting discs.
Betting
Yeah.
discs and an order of cocktails called by Matt. And we're going to call that teal or seafoam blue. I don't know what we're going to do. But let's get this game going. You want to hear more about the players from them.
I lost the aces with you on the street, but I folded and celebrated, remember?
A lot of players still talk about the hand last night, Amelia. If you didn't know, that led Chris Moneymaker to finish the money bubble last night. The hand was Moneymaker with aces.
Oh, he's on my
A shove under the gun for about 30 bigs with jacks. Moneymaker flats with his aces. Big blind or small blind, one or the other. I apologize for not getting it right. Kings gets it in, and Chris apparently looks at the other table and goes, "You all ready to be in the money?" and turns over his aces, and they hold. And we have a double knockout.
That's awesome.
And that is poker.
Yeah, I heard Chris was coming onto day 2 with a massive stack, from what I heard.
Well, I am assuming he got all of them that last hand of the night.
Yeah. We are going to start here with a bomb pot. Everyone throwing out their $25 chips.
Do bomb pots a little bit different in Orange City and in Daytona. We're going to go ahead and collect 25 from everybody, and the dealer is going to put 2 flops out right away, and we'll have action.
Yeah, and it is going to be a no-limit bomb pot, no PLO.
2-card variety.
Still waiting for Moneymaker.
Well, we have a 2K max, but Aiden has his own limits.
8 millers. I think you're going a little light on 8.
Well, the thing is that he did come prepared. He had a few at the table already. We were trying to get him an ice bucket, like champagne style.
We have a guy that plays here that likes to order 12 coffees at a time.
I thought you were going to say beers, and I was going to say, I don't know if they want you to hear that.
No, it's coffees. So I don't know if that's weirder or what, but they take some of them home, and apparently our coffee is really good.
Who doesn't like coffee, especially at a poker table?
Yep. Because poker is for sure the most energetic game you could possibly get.
I wish I could do blueberries. That's how Jamie Gold won all his money.
I know.
I got my first shout out in chat.
Oh my gosh.
We are feeling the delay, love. Cutout numero dos. Like, this is Fortnite. We're on Twitch. This would be a disaster because we, already be down a couple lives or whatever it is.
You tried. You tried to be fit with the kids. I appreciate the attempt, Joey.
Yeah, as long as I don't floss, my daughter will be too embarrassed.
Yeah, please don't do that. I would be embarrassed for you.
I don't know if I can even shake my hips that good.
Yeah, I think you would need a chiropractor after that.
Kyle said we're ready.
Tell them to lock it up.
Game on.
Right there.
That's a Wayne's World reference. Game on.
I've heard of that one too.
Just
Still
like
don't know
Clerks,
the-
they play
still
a little
don't know
street
the name.
hockey.
Thank you.
I always get the hot chocolate. Fair enough. I put a little Bailey's in mine. So Moneymaker is in the building. It is set up as a meetup game. There's a couple PLO games just outside of this area. And Moneymaker spent a little time doing a meet-up style where he plays some hands, make some bluffs, grab some chips to bring to this game. It's kind of going to be the MO. Maybe we'll lock him down if he gets stuck a little bit in this, but that's kind of Moneymaker meet-up game style. Give everyone a chance to play with the legendary Chris Moneymaker, who Emilio, I don't know if you know, he's been on a heater this year already.
I've heard.
Multiple scores, including 7 figures. So
He also got a bit of free food a bit, so I think he's indulging in that right now. We are going to be starting without him with a double board bomb pot. Can't really see any of the cards yet. There we go. All diamonds on the top and a pair of sixes on the bottom.
So the crazy thing about a bomb pot is everyone's already invested. You got 175 in there, and you play for both pots. You play for half. You Oprah represent. You just fire. Looks like Kyle did lead out with a 2-pair on one board and what, second up flush on the other board.
Yeah, that's a monster in the no limit bomb pot for sure.
Little does Matt know he does not want a diamond.
Shane does have 2-pair on the bottom, but he's drawing the full house outs right now.
150.
Gonna continue betting.
You notice Kyle sizing. He's a regular 2-5. This is a pretty deep stack game. Taking a shot at a 5-10 style game tonight. See how sizing is in play through the game.
Yeah, this is gonna be a 2-5 no limit game, but it is gonna be straddled pretty much every single hand. At least that's what I'm expecting.
Yep. 700 in a pot in the first hand.
King comes on the top board instead of the bottom for Shane, which leaves him dead in the water.
Flush bottom.
Kyle does not go for value. There's no pair on the top.
Yeah, I'm a little bit surprised.
Yeah, I would think that you want to fire maybe 400 or 500 in there, or even if or an overbet.
Yeah, or maybe even jam to get him off the top if they were. They are gonna chop because Shane does have a
Okay,
king on the top. Caught it on the river.
It only reads the top one.
okay, I understand.
But usually these no limit bomb pots are just fit or fold, you know. You can't be in there with middle pair or whatever on one board. You can.
The favorite stat in a cash game is going to be the VPIP, but this one we'll keep an eye on. If our data keeps updated, we will share it with you and definitely verbally reward or harass based on your VPIP style.
Yeah, I'm expecting some pretty high VPOs from specific players in this game.
Yeah, a little abnormal that it is 7-handed at the moment, but it'll be a good indicator as play goes on who is splashing around more than others. So looks like the 10 is on.
All right.
Matt gonna open under the gun with pocket fours.
Call.
It is a straddle pot. Nicole 3-betting to $100, trying to isolate Matt here.
Call.
Does end up getting a heads up. Not a lot of good boards for Matt here. Especially not one with an ace on it.
Check.
Might end up just being a check fold.
Bets. 30.
And that it does.
Just saw that red all-in button on dealer JT's right. How often do you think that bad boy will be in play this evening?
A good amount, I would say. Because these players just... Some of these players like to play their 5-5 PLO games, and they're playing for 5K pots all the time, you know? Like Shane here, he loves to play 5-5 PLO. Todd loves to play 5-5 PLO. I'm sure Moneymaker loves to play higher stakes games, so this might just be chump change to them.
I do wonder if the slow roll will be in effect this evening, and I hate to wish it into existence, but it is going to happen.
For sure. Moneymaker loves that.
Nice stack in your own tournament.
And the man, the myth, the legend.
2003 World Series of Poker champion Chris Money 800 Moneymaker turned $86 into a 10K satellite or to a main event seat.
I'll show you later.
Into a 2.5 million, couple beats against Ivy and a pretty stacked final table, and world champion and now living legend.
Yeah, it looks like his backpack is going to be playing his hand for him.
His backpack probably has more hands and experience than I do. So
For sure. It's
Not a-
been
not a
around a
bad
lot.
Yep. 2004 World Series of Poker champion Greg Raymer actually out playing on the Omaha table, just a few feet away from the streaming table. So 2 World Series champions back to back, 03 and 04 in attendance this evening.
Yeah, really.
I'm glad you
Love to see it.
Super impressive.
In Orange City, we get Mr. Dewey Tomko to come by quite a bit, and he 2-time runner-up in the main event. Not a bad place. I mean, you want to win, but if you're going to be runner-up, it might as well be the main event.
For
I
sure.
teach that in my class, actually.
Wait, you have
No, but I would if I was.
Moneymaker is going to be sitting down here for his first
That
hand.
was lesson
don't
number 1.
waste, no matter
The
what.
lesson's already started.
$10.
Yeah. What? I'm shocked to see shit fold that.
I wanted to ask you the other day too, like, has anyone
Unless it's a misdeal.
40.
you ever
Yeah, that coaches.
yeah.
Oh, the purple 40. When you're a legend, you don't need chips. You just say it. You will into
Yeah, no, I
existence.
just wondered if
I hope you have
I just wondered if you ever
He had a life coach when his mom,
Call
said
125.
something to him when he was young.
It's really easy to bet and call when you actually don't have to move the chips with your hand.
Yeah. Flop's top set.
Check.
Yeah.
He does end up checking it here. Not really a reason to bet with blocking top set.
With this board, I don't think you get much out of Moneymaker here. He's going to fire here, and Moneymaker's probably just going to say, see ya.
Yeah, I think the only option would be to try to get Moneymaker to bluff here, but
Have you ever had a poker coach?
ends up betting and taking it down.
You got
You know
125.
anyone?
Right now, it's showing 50 viewers. We do thank you for tuning in. This is Emilio over there and Ryan here. And we're here with you tonight for a few hours doing a 2-5 deep stack meetup game. And coming back on Monday for a final table for a 300,000 guaranteed tournament. And we'll have the first place amount probably in the next hour or so. I know registration's ending soon on the final flight of the $1,500 Moneymaker main event. Another great turnout in Orange City.
Yeah, I am very curious to see who's going to make that final table and if Moneymaker himself is going to be there too.
And it's 20 to go.
You just get the first target on the back.
Yes. Oh boy, that's a bad start. Yep. Raise to 60.
That could be a good start. You never know.
Matt opening with pocket 8s here. I assume it's a double straddle here.
Keep my 100% BFIP going.
Call.
Chris knows how to do it.
Call.
Gonna go 4 ways. Todd with 6-3 offsuit in the button.
8 deuce queen would be kind of fun.
I did the first time.
Chelsea.
There's
There's the 8. Flops a full house for Matt.
Share that cheat sheet with me.
Yeah, you might need it.
Feels like it should.
Rest of everyone not really having much.
Harder to make.
A couple clubs for Nicole, but on a paired board, that's always risky.
Yeah, Matt ends up betting very small here. Gonna keep his opponent's ranges wide.
But didn't play.
Moneymaker with the under pair. The worst part about that is getting that old counterfeit.
No, there was a lot of people who didn't play.
But deuces never loses. I don't know.
There's not. I mean, there's only 8 of us at the table. How can there be a lot?
I mean, he is pretty much drawing dead right now.
What's wrong?
3 players.
Uruguay.
Nicole gonna continue with her flush draw that is also pretty much drawing dead.
She's got a gutter that's still no good. She hits a 10. Going to Value Town. Looks like 235.
Yeah, probably trying to get called for by a jack. If people don't have a jack in this hand, they're pretty much going to be going away unless they have a flush draw or something like that.
Fold.
Nicole ending up folding with her flush draw.
Nicole giving us a message in the chat
No, I
booth.
don't have any people, but if anyone happens to watch,
What's the name of your website?
You got a lot of people watching the room for you, Nicole.
super curious if you have.
You don't have a website? I have one.
Well, I'm not cool.
I'm not sure what it is, but
I played that hand, but everyone's gonna.
How
be
would your
fine.
people contact you?
I have no.
Tournament director Byron Rodriguez taking a peek.
can't you just put your phone on YouTube and watch it for 15 minutes?
Whoa.
You're gonna
I'm
know?
saying text me.
How often?
But how is someone randomly watching on
Last time you were in HR?
Because I share the stream because I support Daytona Poker Room.
She has friends.
Byron.
Thank you for that, Nicole.
It's
I
me.
played with her. She does not have friends.
No friends?
True, he knows.
Fold. Call.
Nicole apparently doesn't have friends, so whoever cheered her on might get banned.
You say that, and then you win a big tournament, all of a sudden everyone's your friend.
Not flush.
Everyone's rooting for you.
What am I supposed to do? Pay you off?
Don't know if we're getting to see all of your chat, so if you're in chat, say hi, or just type "I'm not a bot," and I'll say hi to you.
Why would I just pay you off?
It says there's 58 of you. I know we're going to hit 200 because this is such a great content stream.
No,
You got the legendary Emilio and Ryan combo. So much praise from last time, Emilio. I'm giving you all the credit.
Thank you, I appreciate it. I believe this is a heads-up pot, not really saying the hands here.
I won't feel near as bad when I take all your money.
Three-way pot.
Oh, I know.
No, of course not.
Yeah, I do not believe we're seeing chat there,
Sorry, I thought why are you
Dr. Grimm.
You're not, no one's sorry.
Got the legendary IT master with us.
Call me a
As we say that.
We get a glitch city.
You jinxed us.
Yeah, I'm not buying lotto tickets tonight.
Please don't.
Whatever you're doing right now, Mr. Grimm is doing one of those.
Yeah, you're putting us in the matrix.
I'm like Max
right
Hedren
now.
right now.
Yeah, the audio is a little special right now.
We might get our most views during this part.
Yeah, if there really are bots out there, they might be speaking the same language.
I did not mean to interfere with the bots. Oh, Morgan is not a bot. Lol. Thank you, Morgan. I needed that.
I'll pat you on the back.
Thank you. I'll post our selfie later. You're looking the other direction. The aliens watching this in the future, by the time it gets to them, are going to be like, commentary's great. Stream quality may be off, but who's that guy in seat 2? I think I've seen him a bunch of times on ESPN reruns.
Okay, so we just turned off the table mic for now because it is going a little bit haywire.
Okay.
So it is just going to be us talking for a little bit. Unless you guys wanted to hear the alien noises.
I'm being told that the sound for the table is going out. We're just not hearing the players. Is that correct, Dr. Grimm?
Correct. Yeah.
All right, so Amelia, we're not hearing them, but the people at home may be.
No, the people.
Oh, people at home are not hearing, so it's going to be us talking for now. And I don't believe the 7 Deuce game's on, but that's not going to stop Chris from being involved with the 7 Deuce. Do you know what the 7 Deuce is? Can you explain that to people at home, even though it's a side bet? We don't call it legally in poker.
Well, usually it is a side bet that if anyone wins with 7 deuce, they're going to get paid by the entire table. But here we're not doing that. He's just doing this for
Because
the
of legendary
recognition.
status.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just because he can, you know. He's that guy.
Except for Nicole has trips with the top kicker you can have.
Yeah, hard to win with 7 deuce when your opponent has that. Is this what schizophrenia feels like? Yeah.
The good news is this is a fun cash stream, and we're going to have a blast doing it with you all. But we're going to have a great quality stream for you all on Monday while we watch these players play down to a champion. And the trophies, huge. Love the Moneymaker trophies. But all of a sudden, chat is working. So even though we can't hear the players, we can read what you're saying.
Yeah.
Puerto Rico, please stop by. George, ask for anyone but Ryan, and I'll make sure they buy you lunch. Coming all the way from Puerto Rico to play cards. We'd love to have you. Dirty Diaper. Now, I saw the trade deuce, thought about the Dirty Diaper. I can't remember. Is it suited or unsuited as Dirty Diaper?
It's unsuited.
Yeah, he likes 2 flush draws when he plays it. Todd's getting some love in the chat. And people rooting against Shane. Okay. That's fair. And the dealer has some family watching. That's great. I have family watching the stream. It's
Yeah,
always,
me too.
Always nice, yeah. Hey, gotta be on my best behavior.
Oh, no.
Can't be on the naughty list. You know, Christmas is in a few months. Actually, my birthday's next month, but we're not talking about that. I'm in between milestones, Emilio. We're not going there.
This year went by so fast.
That's how I feel all the time.
All right, this is going to be a 3-way pot here. Matt W. here currently with the best hand with ace-10. However, Chris Moneymaker flopping top and bottom. Shane flopping middle pair.
Shane thought it was Omaha, but he's missing 2 cards.
Matt looks like he's going to c-bet here. Does end up betting a very small amount. There is a flush draw out there, so I can see Chris Moneymaker raising here. Which he does.
Oh, very smooth little chip flip there. Good for him. I see you, Chris.
Ends up going 340. John is an awesome dealer. I love him.
Great dealing staff here at Daytona Beach Racing and Card Club.
Yeah, both Shane and Matt end up folding here. Chris Moneymaker was not bluffing.
I think Chris's goal later is to become 5-4 to be known as the moneymaker, like Doyle had the 10 deuce. Chris 5-4 legendary hand
Is
in
that his favorite
2003.
hand?
Well, that was the one that was the big hand in 2003 when he won the main event,
Oh.
which was good because the year before the clown that won it had Queen 10 and everyone was like, oh, Queen 10, which is awful. And that guy was awful. He just ran really good. That's why no one knows his name. They know Moneymaker 03, they know 04 Raymer, 5 Hashem, 6 Gold. Shall we keep going?
Yeah, I still had a pacifier in my mouth back then. So.
7 Yang. Anyways, 8 Eastgate, 9 Mr. Kata. So we're back to another hand. Looks like we have a button straddle there. Matt's been a little quiet, making sure those Coors Lights are on ice. I guess he's going to wait and make some big moves later. Todd with 10-9 getting out. And we may be close to showing our first VPIP stat, but I'm scared I might break something.
Whoa.
So after this hand, we're going to gamble and show you the VPIP. We all know Chris is in the lead, obviously. Since sitting down, it's been very hard to get him out of a hand.
Yeah, Matt opening with Queen 7 suited here. Gonna be a heads up pot.
You notice the
Chris.
player in chat, or the person in chat typing, he just needs a better schedule. That's why he's talking to me like that. Yeah, good luck with that, Kyle, but thank you.
All right, Matt here flopping bottom pair, backdoor flush draw. Chris getting a gut shot.
The best part about this, folks, is if you could hear it the way we're hearing it, it's amazing. It's like listening to disco being played backwards.
Yeah, that's the best way to describe it. Matt is going to continue here to $175. Does turn the backdoor flush draw.
I see Kyle wearing his official hat. You know, I have one of those, and I've never actually got to wear it. I'm not really a flat bill guy. I'm trying to like bend it still.
Chris is betting pretty big. He doesn't really leave himself much behind for a bluff on the river, though, so this might just be a one and done here. Chris is going to end up calling. And it is a very bloated pot with Matt just having bottom pair.
Typical cash game, Emilio.
Yeah, this is definitely a Daytona 2.5 if I've ever seen one.
Brick City.
The biggest brick on the river. The
Who
question
wants
is,
it more? Oh, Chris wants it more.
does
There's the
go
red
on.
button.
Now there's just so much money in the middle right now. Matt might be able to talk himself into a call here. The only real draw that bricked out here was a Queen 10 or some sort of gutter like that, and Chris would triple barrel those hands. But Matt does end up laying it down.
He'll see the bad news in 15 or 20 minutes, but hey, put the chips in front of Chris. He's been active, and I can show you that now. This
Yeah.
is our first VPIP check of the evening, brought to you in part by Ryan and Emilio. You see Chris Moneymaker with 83%. Kyle won the first two out of few hands. Down on the bottom with one of the Matts. Oh, no, Matt W. right there. So Matt and Kyle, Aiden, Shane got some work to do.
Yeah, there's 4 players on 12% right now.
This should leave the screen by itself momentarily.
Moneymaker did rake in a $2,500 pot there. With just the gutter.
We've seen Shane on previous streams, and Shane does splash. As this game gets a little deeper, these players are going to start loosening way up.
Yeah, I think also as they get more bored, they're just going to start throwing money in the middle.
I did joke around about having an ejection seat back here, but we haven't gotten that far in life yet.
Yeah. VPIP below 20, you should just get booted out.
I got to play for my life.
All right, so we got a 4-way pot here. Matt flopping top pair. Todd having a flush draw here. Aiden having Matt dominated. Matt does end up raising, though, because he does have the draw. The straight draw there. Todd just going to end up calling. Aiden following along.
It's a decent sized pot.
I can't really see Matt going for another barrel here unless he makes this straight. However, he does. He does think his queen jack is good.
He got my message about the beers.
Ends up betting pretty small into this pot. Todd laying down the flush draw. Aiden can't fold right now. Now Matt for sure should know that he's beat now on the river. The question is if he's going to go for a bluff here. Nope, ends up going small.
We've talked about this before in tournaments, maybe different cash game, but sometimes smaller bets can look really strong. Sometimes it could be weak. You give him a good price to call. That might be too cheap, so he's able to look him up.
He's just going to shrug it off and call on that river. If you got a 10, you got a 10 then.
We have seen it, though, where that small bet can lead to a fold. There's no way they're not getting value here.
Yeah. I would have loved to see him turn that hand into a bluff and just jam the river or something like that, but...
So it looks like we have a dealer joining. We may see a bomb pot here.
Yeah, we got a dealer change. Daniel coming in.
Making his stream debut. Looks like they need to be an octopus and have multiple hands to be able to get in there.
Yeah, they also went to the same barber, apparently.
There you go. So while we got a second here, we do have a couple things coming up soon. September does have a nice big tournament here in Daytona. And then we have a tournament series popping up in Orange City at the end of September and in October for the expansion. So there are plenty of ways for you to get that information. I'm hesitant to touch any of the buttons, but I will tell you about our Instagram and our Facebook. Definitely our online presence.
Yep.
DaytonaBeachPoker.com, streaming across the bottom of your screen right now.
Don't forget about our high hands.
OrangeCityPoker.com. Yep. So we are going to be doing a huge promotion on the last weekend of this month. It's going to be a $100,000 weekend all the way from Friday through Monday, Labor Day weekend, including our big-ass high hands on Monday. So come out and have a chance to make some big bucks. $5,000 paid out every 4 hours to the best hand in the room of the Royal Reset.
Yeah, we are going to get this bomb pot going. Looks like there's a spade flush draw on both boards. A lot of low cards coming out. Matt W. betting with middle set on the top board. Shane has a flush draw on both boards, so he's not going anywhere.
So what's going to happen here is in a few moments we may actually go off the stream, and there's going to do a reset so we can get the sound from the players, everything on top. So if you see us go blank, it was known. So don't think anything bad happened. We'll be back in a few minutes. We're going to keep talking until that moment happens, though. So you may all of a sudden see us disappear.
Yeah. All right, guys, we're back.
It's okay.
We got a little bit of technical difficulties, but we're going to be throwing some cards in just a second here.
Very excited to be back. Get a couple glitches out of the way early in the stream. We're seeing the chat get caught up real quick.
Yep.
If you're back in chat, say hello. Thanks for cutting it out with us. We're going to be on for a few hours, so plenty of time to build the crowd back up, have some fun, watch some poker cards. Chris is going to get a massage, so we're ready to go. Looks like Matt has a fresh beer. Cards in there.
You know, I learned that bearded dragons have 3 eyes on this short break.
How do you explain that?
Apparently there's one on the top of his head that only sees UV lights.
All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
We got a restratter.
Yep. That was that.
It's going to be a double straddled pot here. Todd throwing out the double straddle, Shane calling on the button.
Fold, call.
I honestly did not know that.
To 150.
Well, now you know.
I have a feeling I'd go home and tell my wife and daughter that, and they'd be like, oh, you're still talking? I'd be like, yeah, it was just a fun fact.
They've already walked away at that point.
I'm glad you didn't waste that.
Chris
joke.
Moneymaker going to be...
Fold. Call.
Shane and Chris heads up.
That's really shocking.
Heads up.
Shots?
Everyone gets a fresh start, even our VPIP stats, so we're going to go from here. Beautiful flop, 7-9 tray, 3 diamonds, small pair for Shane.
We'll figure out if Shane is willing to let this go.
Our 2 biggest fans have said hello.
Hello, greetings everybody.
I got a diamond.
So I'm outside bitching about my
Shane
hair,
showing how nitty he
right?
is,
The lady just
Hey.
chimed in.
that's
She's
my time,
obviously
everybody.
on drugs.
showing the 3.
She goes, yo,
Pot if you want.
one time I folded 8-3 off suits and came 8-8-8, and I was like, oh.
That's some
Same.
great hand
same.
histories from Nicole.
Yeah, same situation. Yeah, happened.
8-3 folded and flop
Not really.
And then I'm also the aces. Like, okay.
Your situation was a
8-3 to me, if I'm dealing, I call it a double down hand. Blackjack
I'll
player.
be shaking my
I've actually never played.
all that.
People play.
It's almost better not to start.
disrespect.
Yeah.
Certain things like, oh, you're going to love alcohol. Yeah, I better not start.
She's out there talking to herself right now.
I would have
I
never
remember
touched a
it.
caffeine drink. Go ahead.
I remember the first time I was offered candy.
Talking to her. Then she's gonna watch it on the stream and go, that
I could
lady's
go a lot of
giving me
ways with that.
lessons.
We're going to get back to the poker action.
What's up? What? Yeah,
Oh, Railbird's jumping in.
what? How?
Todd saw a little action. Who knows? Moneymaker peace sign in it?
All
Or
right,
is that how do
75
you order 2
for
beers at
scoop.
once?
I've never, ever scooped the whole
Either way.
He's got to get some sleep. He's
you
going
stayed
to
in past
probably
the
try
flop
and
on
make
any
that
of
final
them?
table.
Not once.
Tomorrow's going to be a grind.
Yeah. I'm hoping to see these players for a while
She's doing
though.
it now. She's standing post flop.
You have to interfere.
We are getting into another bomb pot. I know we left off with a bomb pot, but now we get to,
Yeah, on the delay, they played it out a little bit, and it looks like Switch dealers again.
yeah, we get to see it.
Cute. Asian might think.
Alright, looks like Aiden here has top pair on the top board and a little flush draw.
You guys look alike.
Bet $5.
Oh, Asian stuff. Like, you're a racist.
God, they turned the video, the audio on, and you just go ruthless.
Matt with the ace of clubs here.
Revisit that pocket nines again for us.
Chris has got it all figured out.
Revisit the pocket nines for us.
Right. Can we reverse that?
Yeah, just go back into it.
Aiden's still hanging on with Jack 6 on the top board. Calls a $300 bet.
Matt hits the world on the bottom, and on top he's got the nut flush draw still.
Yeah. Ooh, 2 pair might keep Aiden in, but it ends up going check out of there.
Jacks on the bottom. Jacks on sixes.
I had the nut flush draw and
So the card readers don't necessarily understand the whole bomb pot double board thing.
Yeah, so he's good.
So we can see
Yeah.
that there's jacks and sixes, and then a
I like the straight jack with the jack.
I didn't see straight
Yeah.
either. Wow.
This is going to be a scoop pot. There's no chop in here.
yeah, it's hard to tell what the card reader doesn't understand. Double or bomb pot.
Drinks were on me earlier. You're
I know.
drinking
I just-
water with
No,
lime.
I'm not. I had a vodka.
I mean, that's not what I was told when I went and got the report.
I used to hear about the players that played the big games, and they would get like a soda, water, and lime, and everybody be drinking. Like, oh man, splash along with us. Oh man, I've had too many. And they're just the soberest ones at the table drinking their soda water. Everyone else is slamming shots.
Yeah.
Little advantage play.
That's kind of grimy.
I just don't like soda water, so that's why I just get the tonic and the gin.
Hold on. We got Shadow.
Shame.
Oh, sorry.
How much was that?
Shadow 10.
It's on Shane.
I bet 40.
Here, I'll
Raise to 50.
I thought so.
Two Cowboys unconfuses me.
Moneymaker just calling on the button, not trying to isolate Shane here.
I was
He's
first
only
act.
going to 40. He was only raising 40, so deal call.
Yeah, I called 50.
That's fair.
5 Deuce Panda making his first appearance that I can recall on
No,
the stream.
jeez.
10 on the button.
Ace 7 suited Panda, Kings and Ace 10.
4 ways here.
I'll just wait for my turn to really gun
Ace on the board. Makes Shane's Kings shrink up in his hand. He is going to bet here.
The old string call.
Yeah, Moneymaker with the best of it.
No, my friend texted me like I can't really talk on
That lets a weak ace go.
Shane does have a gutter here on the turn.
It'd be a pretty dirty run out that jack comes.
Yeah.
See if Chris can price him out here.
It's going to be so hard to call a bet here from Shane, though. Well, never mind. Not if you're him. Oh, I mean, that's just as bad. I mean, maybe Chris could get away from here because there is a one-liner available.
I only have a set.
Only have a set.
Yeah, you got to be mad about that one.
That's the kind of one that you
Wish I only had a set.
Everything else beats.
Yeah, that's the
Not too bad.
No, too bad, right?
the non-intentional needle from Shane.
I kind of felt like Shane was representing that from the beginning.
No,
It's
he-
harder when he gets an
Yeah, I mean,
Well, he
bet.
has got
Yeah, I told him.
No, you don't.
What can I beat?
Table volume is
Give me
very
straight.
loud.
Shadow plus 1.
Only that beat you can't beat. So I just do the bet and you fold every time? I like this.
Hello.
good luck with it.
Could you
I
assume
know,
that
that's
Billy
stressful.
was maybe a little
I don't know if you remember.
I don't know if you remember. I remember, that's why I didn't bet.
Well, no, I did. I want to make sure that I'm in because a couple times I
the
missed.
table volume they're pretty loud.
I don't mind doing it.
No, just for the headphones.
I actually.
You guys at home, only when you're here.
I didn't see your.
I just did because I just 75.
But I thought it was like it was in order, then it wasn't in order, and then it was.
Why do you keep hitting?
All right, we're good now.
I'm enjoying everything. Take a picture of work in progress. Come on, John, we can't get a thumbs up for Facebook Love.
And don't make
We
fun
got
of
it
me.
done. Men at
no
work.
matter what happens.
That was weird.
Keep it quiet.
You pretty much make fun of yourself.
You do it for us,
I don't have to say anything.
Ace king for Nicole.
It's probably the worst call I've ever made in my poker career.
Cannot be. Don't, if it comes 7-7, I just check full.
Why 7?
7-7 deuce.
3 players?
I don't have 7 deuce. I don't believe you. It's the worst call because
Alright.
you made the raise.
Check.
Flop coming out nothing for anybody.
I'm not gonna bet early in
With a
court.
gut shot here. Backdoor flush draw.
Check.
It does end up getting here.
200.
Oh God, you called. I would have been in there if you didn't.
Hot call.
I'm glad I could beat
Ace
one.
high and a gut
Thank you,
shot.
save your money.
Check.
6 on the river. Gonna give pot a straight. Or, sorry, Chris a straight. Making a straight on
No
the
pair?
worst call pre-flop. Self-
Pretty good. 7 deuce works.
I'm pretty sure I told you the mother love
She
was
was
shocked
the mother love.
Is everyone else okay?
Years ago on the
Bad
other coast
7
of
deuce,
Florida,
I
a big
would've
hand
shown
was
no
hitting with that hand, and the guy who lost screamed down mother or something else. And the dealer said, you can't talk that way, so they changed it to
Can't believe
lovers.
you just re-raised me with ace king like
I
that.
know.
I also like trucker.
Did you just give up?
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
I gave up because of the situation.
Chris, you okay?
We're hearing now that the sound is really good for you at
Look, what
home.
situation? That I called? Or
That's
that he
awesome. So now would be the time for you to reach
What
out.
about me?
Let your friends,
So it's him calling.
family, enemies, fellow poker players, everyone know that you can catch us right now on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. We're going to be here for a few hours. You should definitely come check out this deep stack cash game
We
action.
play equally.
I'm glad we were able to iron out all the kinks there with the table audio.
Moneymaker, the
Always
pre
ace two suited.
Yeah.
What's that?
Always ace two
Ends up
suited.
just limping this here.
Hearts.
No, club.
Yeah, like I said, I
Raise
would have called him.
150.
Does induce a bet from Aiden.
Fold.
When you play cash, Emilio, how many players do you prefer to play with? 8-handed good, 6-handed, 9-handed?
Oh, just heads up. Or
So no, not going to go
Don't
down
want
that
to
road.
keep giving you money.
You want to play Berkey or Airball heads up? Is that your
oh
goal?
no, well airball maybe.
Shout out to Berkey, crushed Airball, crushed streaks.
Moneymaker
Check.
hitting a monster on this flop.
150.
Though Ace King on the board might slow him down because Ace King is probably the most 3-bet hand in poker. Aiden picking up 2 pair.
Keeping a lead here. 3 1/4, 4 1/4, 3
You wouldn't try to bluff me, would you?
Surprised he's only going for half pot here because I don't think an ace is going to fold very much on the turn. Unless Chris is putting him specifically on Ace King.
I don't think he planned on hitting 2 pair. So now he can lighten it up a little bit and get the value.
Yeah.
He might have been a little higher had it come blank. So he wants to avoid a king, queen, or an ace.
Yes.
That'll do it.
It's a clean one.
Check. Check.
Guess I win then.
Ends up checking the
You do not win. That not a slow roll, but
Oh, you're the worst.
Getting close to deuce
I
five.
guess he can't have this 5.
He can't have deuce 5.
He gets close to it.
Yes, he can.
That might be a hand from Aiden where I
Plus,
think
Plus,
that
plus
goes
you
over.
were so excited you
Chris
could just
looking
show
at the
him
dealer
that
like he has something to do with it.
3-bet
Yeah,
free with
just
3
snap hold whenever
bet.
you
He
get
just
raised or
raised.
something like that.
Oh, he just, oh, you win.
I was trapping you.
Yeah, it was trapping me.
a couple chip
Trap,
counts
he
here.
became the
Yeah,
trapper.
yeah. I'm pure.
It's the dealer's
We'll
fault.
jump into our
Pure.
Always.
quick
Solely.
reel. It's my favorite.
I lose sleep.
Yeah, Aiden going over 3
I would,
with that
especially when
pot.
your milk spoils.
Remember the B50 reset.
I'm glad you got
Be
deuce
hand
5.
number 18.
That makes it better.
He could have, now we know he could have.
Yeah, fuck that shit. That's
Whoa,
your
whoa.
back.
Yeah, we don't
Excuse
have
my
a bump
language,
button here.
sorry.
We just have an ejection
$10.
seat, so they better
My
watch out.
mom's not
Keep
watching
your
this.
check.
She doesn't even know how to get on YouTube.
There's a lot of beeps going on.
I don't think so.
Oh, just in your head.
Okay, hold on. So we got raise the 20. Raise the 65.
Looks like Shane went to the gym this morning, showing off a little bit.
What happened to the riverbed though?
Yeah. Probably skip legs, David.
I was trapping you, I thought.
But I didn't.
Well, I guess we can't see under the table. Anyways, 4-way pot here.
We all did it.
4 players.
I just had
Yeah,
to-
we're not muting the players, just me with your. So, Jack 10-10, Kyle with pocket 8s in the lead. Oh, pardon me,
Todd.
3 10s for Todd.
Yeah, Todd just flopping the world here.
Maybe I predicted an 8 on the turn, but there's 1 left in the deck. What we called the case card last time.
Matt with an open ender here, gonna lead us off. I assume it checked to him and he's on the button.
Amelia, we were told that our sound sounds good. Give me a thumbs up if that's good. This is me with my inside voice. Amelia.
There goes the straight for Matt.
That's his announcer voice.
I don't think I can call. I got the straight.
Wow. He just says
But
it
it's
just
the
like
low
that.
one. I'll fold.
Wow. Wow.
If ever
This-
you wanted a rabbit hunt, but we don't do that.
This is gonna be an
I
interesting
was about to
stream
bet
ride.
300 when you called 300 and made me go back a little, Mike.
It seems like the battles are happening when the players are sitting next to each other. A little bit dangerous. Maybe to put like a border up, go back to the plexi.
Your 9-fold looks a lot better now.
Wow. I'm still
I don't know about that.
Morgan hears us fine. Thank you, Morgan. Amelia, I don't know. People are telling us it's
That's a low
pretty
straight on
good.
that board.
Yeah, we're trying to keep a good balance between the table
I
talk
wasn't
and
making
the...
fun.
All I'll
I'm
say
making
is
fun of
right
her.
now, this is 100 times better than it was when we started, so
You can make
I
fun
hope
of me.
everyone at home is trying to enjoy it. Let people know that we are on. 69 viewers.
I was going to say,
Until somebody does.
That's a good viewer count.
So the sound is being worked on behind the scenes. So for the next few minutes, you may hear us go up and down a little bit, but it's definitely going to balance out.
Yeah, we are in the testing phases of this, so we are going to be going up and down here. It's like Kyle raising to 80 from the small blinds. Gonna go 4 ways here.
8 tray, a little double down action. Pretty ambitious.
Another paired board.
Check.
Nobody really getting any of it.
Check.
Nobody deciding to bet on the flop. Turns another 10.
Check.
Kyle might end up going check call with king high showdown value.
Shane kind of turning his flush draw into a bluff.
Yeah.
And it gets through. Good pickup for Shane.
Yeah, Kyle can't beat ace high, so
he shows a 4.
it's not that bad of a
So
fold.
that's why I thought. I didn't think he had that.
Thank you.
I'm not sure what we would give away. What would we give away?
Wait to hear what you had, the hand that I...
Adoration.
Praise.
Someone just texted me. Never mind.
We do actually have some exciting giveaways coming in the future.
The hand
So
where
be
I
on the
threw that
lookout.
18
I would be
and
following us on
setting it just do-
Twitter
I'm
X,
waiting, I asked, well, what's it you?
Facebook. Check out the websites.
Oh, what's
The
that?
expansion coming in Orange City and
Oh,
tournaments coming in Daytona, and you never know
I
when
had 5
some goodies may drop.
so you had a
We
pair.
do have new merch available. You should come check it out. I was wearing my blue hoodie around today. You might have saw it on the stream earlier.
Or I had king queen.
Yeah, Moneymaker selling his merch on
Moneymaker.
the floor
Yeah,
as well.
lots of options.
Sorry, how much is it? $6.
It's always fun to see Moneymaker gear and then see our gear around the country.
Oh yeah. If
Fold, call, fold.
I would love to see a Daytona hoodie in the World Series at one point.
Buy me in and I'll get us there.
For sure.
He raised 100, he called, and then you called.
100.
Oh no.
Well,
They always bring
that was part of the adjustment that was going to be coming through.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going with that.
Fold, fold, call. Three players.
Alright, I think this is a limp pot. This is double straddled.
Even Chris is
Kyle limping, just checking his
That's why
options.
Russell with the hell out of
soon.
my spot.
that's different.
I like Moneymaker's spot here.
I'm not his friend.
Okay, actually, we could see where the straddles are with the little S next to the
checked it
position
already.
icon on the screen.
I thought that was like for sucker and winner.
Does winner start with S, Ryan?
Yes, I'm in a cold second.
It's winner.
And then rub it in.
What's going on?
That's rude.
Charles, Chaz, Charlie, C. De Stefano. Hello, everyone in chat. All 75 viewers, 5 of which are our family. The other 70 people and bots.
Alright, it looks like
from venue to venue.
Kyle bet because he didn't think anyone had any interest in this pot, but Chris gonna raise
Thanks for
with his top pair. Straight draw.
After you got him again.
I do that to most of my
Cocktails.
Yeah, you're doing it because you're friends. That's why it's like each other.
Well, no, my friend. There's several of my friends that won't play with me anymore. Tony being one of them.
You can control them.
Well,
Tony.
Tony Burns
It's right. Nobody else does.
was on one of our last cash game streams when Chris was here. Took a couple brutal beats. He's a kind of a bloodbath for Shane for a bit.
Wait for her to do it so I can go
I'm
blind
thinking the
40.
wounds are still healing
All right,
now.
I'll
Why Chris is
shuttle
bringing
20
that
so
up.
no one yells at me. I don't want to be that person. I've been called a bitch.
Having the year Chris is having, I wouldn't want to get in a hand or tournament with him.
For sure. He's even running good in our
Tell him
tournament.
to go somewhere.
Yep.
Tell him to fuck off. She's not like
The guy that him and his kids saw.
We need to put a swear jar on the table. We give it to charity.
I'm seeing a blind raise to 40. I
I've got the vibe.
So if I
think that might just be what happened.
I can't raise. If it stays 40, I can't raise.
Yeah, he did a blind raise to 40 with
So it's like a
ace-7 of
dead
diamonds.
straddle per se.
Yeah,
Blind 40.
quote-unquote triple straddle.
Yeah, but it's not live unless someone else
Remember
raises.
their shirt and I saw 3 hugs and it scared me. Then I was like, I saw the rest of it and I was like, alright, it's a little better than hugs.
Getting a few calls here.
Father and son.
A couple speculative hands here.
Yeah, you can say that again.
It's like buying crypto when it was 10 cents. Here we go.
Comes a monotone board, nobody having a
I
spade.
paid somebody.
Believe that. Every hand.
I don't think I
Oh,
won anything
dealer
yet.
double duty, bouncing and dealing.
He's over here folding the nuts.
Check's good.
Got to pay
I
the cover
did
charge to
on that
come to
one.
this table.
Another spade on the turn.
Oh, you know what's interesting? Another spade, and it's a multi-way chump, Emilio.
Yeah, that's if someone doesn't bet, and it looks like Todd is going to go for it here.
That's another few dollars to the swear jar.
Let's just go to the dealer's box, to be honest.
I'm not allowed to say anything anymore because I folded straight.
That's true. You folded straight. You got
Well, I got when I was gonna.
I'm feeling that line might be
I thought
flying
he
out of her
checked it and he
drinks.
said
And
300. I'm like, I can hit the.
Yeah, she's spitting bars for sure.
a couple of these players did play in some of the tournaments this week. Shane fired into the Omaha tournaments. He told me he did cash one of them. Aiden pretty much here for the cash games. Nicole won one of our first ever mega satellite packages where she won a seat to the Mystery Bounty, our $1,100 one-day tournament here in the 1500 main, which is pretty cool. It's a good value we had. I don't think Matt played much tournaments. I don't know about Todd.
It's a lot of tournament.
Yep.
It's a full-time job at that point.
Kyle made the drive across the state to come visit us, and Matt, seed 8, transplant from Connecticut, comes up for big tournaments, but lives in the Port Orange area, he told me. It's a little bit of mix here.
All of Florida coming through for the stream.
Yep. You could say Moneymaker has a residence here since this tour does stop in Florida quite a bit. We're very lucky to be
So what's
partnering
the
with
difference
him.
between 10 and
Yeah.
20 on your call and 2 beers?
Love to see him.
Absolutely.
Now Matt gonna 3-bet to isolate Shane here. Shane calling on the
I'm
button.
asking a question. It says scaring the fish.
Shane flopping bottom pair, Matt flopping top
If you
pair.
had 20 out there, would you have really called the green?
You would never.
No, I probably never.
Shane gonna continue. Does have some backdoor straight possibilities. Or that. That also works.
It's fresh in my mind.
Hitting trips on the turn.
Well disguised. Getting Matt to bet into him.
Next time you're gonna get 9s.
Yeah.
10s, and
Now I wonder if Shane is gonna check the river here.
check your sheet down there on the floor.
Okay, never mind.
Just
He just
calls
ends
in
up calling.
position, yep. Gonna show the bad news to Matt.
Shane is in position, that's my bad.
Did you get a chance to see some of the big players that made it down for the tour? See any recognized faces or anything?
Unfortunately, I wasn't able to look around too much. I will have the opportunity to do that tomorrow and see what all our players
That's right,
are
you're
going
going to do some on-the-ground investigating for
Yeah,
us for our
some-
final table stream, right?
Daytona Beach FBI work.
There you go.
I'm kidding.
I did see some notables in the field. It's always great to see the players that come down for our GAPT events, and definitely following the Moneymaker Tour. A lot of local legends and players from out of state, which is great. So nice mix for the event. Still waiting to find out that final prize pool tally, but I will get it for you.
Yeah, I keep hearing people talking about how they have to drive super, super far whenever they bust out. Kyle gonna be raising, getting his V pip up for
16 minutes and 2 seconds.
King 10 offsuit.
It's bad enough she looks just like.
I don't look like.
Oh my God, you look
I
exactly.
don't look anything like your wife.
Todd gonna call.
Just because we're both.
Same with Matt.
Did you get to deal in the mystery bounty?
I did.
Yeah, pretty fun, right?
I think I
100 more
dealt
players than
the,
last year.
yeah, I dealt the final table, which was
That's
very
great.
fun. I get to watch them draw for the final. They saved one of the 10Ks, I believe, for the final draw.
At least a 5K, if not a 10, but yeah, they do save one to make sure everyone at the final table gets a chance at a big payout.
Comes a monotone board. Kyle having a flush draw here, and he's going to be the only one with one.
I didn't know.
Everyone's going to fold.
Yeah, that mystery bounty's become very popular
Miles from here, so you were.
for us in Daytona when we have the Moneymaker Tour come. I look forward every time that happens, and 100 more players than last time. crushing a guarantee, and big bounties getting pulled.
Yeah, it's definitely one of our best events for the players.
Yep, I know Brandon and Andrew, the final 2 players, and had quite a few bounties amongst them. It was a pretty good turnout, so good luck going forward. Anyone trying a mystery bounty. You make day 2, and you're not the first person out. You get a bounty for every person you knock out. And there were some big ones in there. It's a lot of fun. I believe Matt Glantz was playing today, and Matt Glantz pulled a 6 or 7 figure bounty at the World Series, so pretty exciting. Mystery bounties are taking over.
Yeah, it's a very good game for the players. If you make it that day 2, you get to pull for a chance at 10K, and it's awesome. Chris Moneymaker with 7 deuce here, gonna limp in.
Second time we've seen it that I can recall, but my memory's not like it used to be.
Doesn't really count if it's suited, though.
True. Aiden takes no time to bump that up to
We've been down
110.
this road before, my friend.
Yeah, in position with Queen 10 suited, that's for sure a 3-bet.
And Moneymaker, like Olivia Rodrigo referenced, you get deja
Better
vu.
than 3-4 this
Yeah.
time?
Oh boy.
Maybe.
Heads up against Moneymaker himself.
Check.
How fun is it to play against a poker legend?
I imagine not. Not when you're losing money to him. Not very fun, but be on the same table as him, that's an awesome opportunity.
You want to think about it for a second? Or?
True story, I got crushed in a cash game with Chris Moneymaker at Caesar's Palace about
Do you?
18 years ago. Jeez Louise, first time
You
gone.
don't know.
Now is Chris gonna pull the trigger again? Turning 7 deuce into bluff. He is blocking bottom set.
King 10 or you give a pair.
Aiden gonna stick around. I am having deja vu again. I think this exact same scenario happened a bit earlier. The ace might slow Chris down. 'Cause there's a lot
This
of
pot.
yeah, there's a lot of ace queen and ace jack.
Hey,
Yeah,
check the last one too.
yeah. I don't think Chris can really. He runs into too many brick walls over there.
Chris wanted a slow roll, but had nothing to turn over.
Yeah, he had a
He's
deuce.
laughing. She can't
I'm not
contain
laughing
herself.
at you. I'm not laughing at you.
She can't contain herself.
The people with the kings and the jacks last night, the Moneymaker
Slow roll
busted,
was
are feeling that karma.
The reverse
I
slow roll.
thought something else was
I thought another 2 was
I
coming
thought
out.
something else.
I thought 2-pair for sure.
Amy making a Greg reference.
First of all, I'm shoving all in too.
I
Love
know,
to see it.
that's the yeah.
Or a set, that's what I like.
Or if the river's not an ace, you're probably doing something.
I think Aiden should keep stacking those, and as I said, they knocks them over, just to teach Chris a little bit what could have been. Here's all
I
your
don't think
chips.
he's ever folding, so I just
Holding
have
these
to
for you.
There's no other hand I can beat anymore.
It's a good problem to have when your chips are
My
falling.
dealer was supposed to
Yeah.
put a 7 out there, but no.
I think he's our biggest winner so far, correct? Yeah, he's got $4,500 right now.
I think I could pop it up real quick. Don't know what'll
I
happen.
Ubered so nobody can keep my.
Yeah, hopefully the stream doesn't explode. All right, there we go.
Trust me.
I don't want anyone. It's just
Oh, it disappeared, but he's definitely going in the right direction.
Yeah, you guys will figure it out. He's got a lot of chips.
All right, I'm
That's all we
gonna
gotta
start-
say.
I know 20 minutes away from having the official prize pool members. I'm pretty excited about that.
And then I'm like,
There is an event going on right now, and then another event tomorrow. Your last chance to take a Moneymaker trophy home. Hopefully my better half will come out and have a chance at that trophy.
Kind of a real hand.
All right, 3-way pot going here. Nicole raising on the button with king 9
I'm gonna
suited.
stop running.
you know, this live stream.
Pot gonna be flopping top pair, no kicker.
And are you drinking?
I'm drinking.
It's the same drink you had like 4 hours ago. You can't, when you drink it out of a straw, it doesn't count.
Crazy.
I'm sure you can make that claim too.
No, I'm kidding.
Everyone gonna continue here. Shane with a gut shot. Todd making 2 pair on this turn. Checking around, does not go through the second barrel with king 9.
Break the game.
I got a text message.
Shout out to Thomas taking everyone's pictures and making it look like mug shots tonight. Really enjoying
Shane
that.
just spent 1,000. No, 600.
What do you think about the mug shots? He did good.
Not Shane, Todd, not bad.
How many cameras are on?
Oh, the mug
Nice
shots?
hand.
Did a great job getting those background pictures.
Yeah.
So it wasn't a slow roll, it was an extra.
Were those taken today or are they old?
So actually, every stream we do, the players check in, and
Which one
whoever's
was
doing the tracking out front, Thomas, and
fine.
takes
Right
their
there.
picture and make sure you say their name correctly at least once.
Yeah. I'm having difficulty doing that.
Figure out a
Yeah,
way to
we usually do bio sheet in the tournament, so I just want to tease them about it. Today we're just winging it.
Are you gonna put it on the table?
I deal with these people all the
Yeah, I
time too,
know,
that's
I
kind of sad.
That's the only way he's getting
I'm
it.
probably the only person here that the chips are not on lockdown.
No, mine are because
Well,
I'm not winning.
we're not drug testing the chat, but all we have to do is look at the high hand numbers and know that whoever just spammed us about the other rooms in Central Florida are way out of their league.
Had it.
Not when you're giving out $100,000 in high hands, as Daytona and Orange City will be the last weekend of this month. If you do play somewhere else in the area and they don't do rollovers, or they don't raise their high hands up unless you have a lot of tables going, that's up to you. You come to Orange City, Daytona. Best way to hit a high hand, lower payouts, easier ways to win. Definitely check out our promotion calendar at DaytonaBeachPoker.com. Look at that $100,000 weekend coming up all the way through Labor Day.
Hey, buddy, what's up?
Yeah, I got a lot of promos going on here. I'd love to see you guys come down.
I don't hate trolls, but I hate misinformation. If you want good high hands, you better come to Orange City or Daytona. Otherwise, you're driving in the wrong direction.
We should make that statement patented. Patented biggest high hands in all of Florida.
Well, I would say 100%, but it's easy to say it's Central Florida. So if you live in the area and you're driving somewhere else, that's on you. Cost of gas is going up, and you can hit more money here. I think John noticed that ace is boxed.
What you should have done is just rip the shirt off
It's
and
like a little box card. Let's see if he catches it, or I could be off.
Yeah, that might be a problem.
That'd be kind of fun. It's a little box card. It's like
You got a lot of views for that one. You gotta fuck them up.
oh yeah, another dump button moment.
All right, we got button shot on this one again.
All right, well, we know the ace of diamonds is
We
somewhere
think
in there.
I thought I saw it boxed. Maybe I could be.
It
wrong.
was for sure boxed.
Okay. Usually they come in pairs if you ever see a box card. We'll see what happens.
Call, Chris?
The ace of diamonds.
I love how chat gets cut up every once in a while. It's like, bam, there it is.
Yeah.
So, thanks for chatting. Sometimes it comes all at once.
Does that make Tom happy?
I'm not really trying to get too close.
There was a
I'm
bunch
trying
of
to get beer.
chats that came through and then we lost it. But hey,
I'm too fat to turn around. Where's Bethan?
Yeah. Anyways, we got a heads up pot, Chris and Shane. Shane's gonna be flopping middle pair here. Gonna continue.
I'm sure that's what they want on their thing. Some fat guy chugging a beer. That's what they want. Definitely on their Facebook.
That would be on the thumbnail.
they're talking about beer. I'm talking about high hands. We're battling here.
Yeah.
Beer and high hands. Now that's a compliment.
Looks like Chris is still betting even though he hit showdown value with his queen.
Now he did.
River pairs the board.
Well, if you didn't make a pair,
You could check this down.
Did make a pair.
Yeah.
why?
So I guess it was a good thin value bet on the turn. He doesn't really need to turn his hand into a
See, I've
bluff
been
at
going
this
by the
point.
premise that we cannot
You
lie
say I
at the table.
finally won.
Apparently.
I have been got the wrong memo. You can't
Chris.
climb out. You have more money than me on the table.
Emilio, if I give you a nickel for every time someone compliments you in chat, I'm going to run out of money. You got a lot of love in chat.
Apparently.
Off the table.
I call this the Emilio Show. It is fun to work with you, my man. You do bring a lot of insights and beer. I know you're going to want to jump over and do some stuff with us in Orange City too, and I look forward to work with you.
Thank you.
Yeah, once that stream gets set up in Orange City, make sure to check it out, guys. I will probably be there. Ryan will probably be commentating as well.
I don't know. I might take a back seat and let you guys run with it.
Yeah, I said where is
And I'll run around like a crazy person who can organize it.
I want to see some stuff.
I appreciate that. We'll get a cutout, just like that thing behind Chris right there.
Do I have to play the bomb pot?
Shout out
right
to
behind me.
Omar Sader. You can see on the left-hand side there wearing the Moneymaker shirt. One of
Mandatory,
the best photographers in poker. Chances are if you
I'd be
see
the nit that I
a picture during the World Series of Poker or another big event, it was taken by Omar, whether through Poker News or World Series. He managed to get one of me when I wasn't looking. He's the best.
Yeah. He actually managed to get a photo of me photobombing a couple in the background, just sticking my tongue out.
Those two guys are two of the best in the business when it comes to media World Series.
Now, if you were here during the Moneymaker Tour, all those pictures should be on the website.
That's fantastic.
Look at this board.
Same flop.
Picasso flops, they call those. You ever heard that term? All paint. Pretty.
Pretty indeed. Not having middle pair on the bottom and a straighter on the top.
Look how dangerous bomb pots can be.
I am good, guys. I am feeling very good in the commentating seat. Having a great time here with Ryan.
I keep inching over to take his personal space to see if we can get him on edge, but he's dealing with it so well, everybody.
I get nervous at some point. I'll start shaking.
That's the air conditioner. We actually are in the wrong seats because I'm the guy who likes to freeze.
Oh, hey, Ricky.
And we have it reversed here.
He's got one wood locked up.
I've never seen a blue. I've played maybe twice, three
You know, it's fun to make friends in chat. You know, stranger danger. It's all good.
Somebody should check his gum. I think it's laced with something.
That's quite an accusation. Would that be a performance-enhancing thing for poker?
Yeah, he's been throwing shots at everyone's usage.
How
this
they drink their
entire-
alcohol, their gum.
Yeah, this entire stream.
Matt may not have cards, but he's definitely bringing some other ammo.
Am I the only one stuck a little bit here? Or anyone else stuck?
That's a great question. I don't know how accurate this is, but according to this, it looks like Matt is stuck pretty good. 19 down the wrong way. Shane and Eden and Kyle having a profit right now.
Do you think we could get an alcohol V-pip at some point?
Wow, voluntarily taking in alcohol.
What's my VPIP?
Great question. It'd be like
Get
an
a
IV
VPIP
drip.
check because I may have to start pumping this shit up.
But I mean,
another
just
dollar
like
for
their
the jar.
stats of alcohol on the screen, like right next to the chip count and all
Very
that.
dangerous. Very dangerous. I'll be driving everyone home. As long as they live like on my way home.
We're having fun here. Cash game.
You want to switch? I'll do pictures.
Definitely a different vibe when it's a cash game. People are having fun, splashing around. If they go broke, they can rebuy. Obviously, it's sad to see people go on a tournament, which we do on Monday. But for tonight, it's more relaxed. Let them splash around, whale it up, as we say.
Yeah. Aiden's going to be
there's,
isolating Todd here with a 3-bet with Jack-9 suited.
Wish we had you in the field also with the camera, see if there's any action on that must-move table for this. Not that the seat will open.
Yeah, I wish I could be in 2 spots at once, too.
Would they both be in a poker room? Might be a waste of a superpower.
Yeah. That is not a good Avenger.
They say if you pick invisibility, you're an evil person. Like flying normally is picked by good people. So if somebody ever hears someone say, "Yeah, if I had superpower, be invisible,"
I think they
tend
just
to be bad natured.
Yeah, they just assume you're a stalker at that point, I think.
No, it's just walking in the banks and stealing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
you're
it.
invisible. Couple gutters.
Yeah.
Open ender for Shane.
These guys are betting with their 10 high and jack highs right now.
That was the last
We know you guys are chatting. It freezes up on us. So keep trying. It gets off top at once. It's fun to see. And then I go on tilt when I see promotions.
Nobody's in jail.
Keep chatting.
That's probably
Aiden does believe he doesn't have showdown value here, so he is going to bet and try to get Shane off the hand. And he just bets.
There's only 2 people.
Funnily enough, he had the winning hand there.
But how do you know if they're using their phone?
Aiden's running pretty good. I think you should go buy into the tournament and just get blinded out and probably
Even
win.
worse, it's a foreign jail. Now you're
Now you're really-
No, this is a domestic.
I think they're depressed.
951 area code. I don't know what area code that is.
It's just an old thing I heard. If you can pick a superpower, the people that are bad-natured and like pick invisibility, which I chose, and the good-natured hero people pick flying. Flying's kind of a weak one.
Well, you know, if you're invisible, you also can't see because the light doesn't go in your eyes. So you'd be like a blind invisible person.
You're going the wrong way with that.
Wow.
I think there's an X-Men that probably could be invisible and still see.
That's 25.
I don't know, man.
I'd be invincible.
But that's in the movies.
Won't you just be invincible?
I'm talking about in real life, where the real things are.
Well, I'm thinking like Harry Potter invisibility cloak.
75 is your bet. Call.
Alright, looks like Todd is going to 3-bet with 8-7 offsuit.
Alright, 4 play.
Gonna get it 4 ways here in a 3-bet pot. I guess the 3-bet isn't that large, so it makes
Second
sense.
card.
Another monotone board here.
5 of spades, 7 of spades, 10 of spades. Check, check, check.
Aiden with an open ender. Todd gonna bet 125
Okay.
with his middle pair. I'm not sure how much chips are gonna come in from Aiden here because, yeah, because even if he does hit his open-ended straight, the monotone board is out there and his hand can't be good. Over Todd with just a pair of 7s.
Check. Bets.
Turns his hand into a bluff here. Aiden's just gonna fold. It's hard to make a bluff on those kind of boards when you don't have some sort of blocker. And I guess if you have some sort of blocker, you have the flush. Anyways, so one of the most under-bluffed boards in poker.
Button's good. Doing a little back sloppy.
Maybe Morgan.
Verify. Oh, they verified?
The invisible guy in Hotel Transylvania did wear glasses.
I think I only saw the first one. My daughter's that age. I haven't seen any since. I know they made more of them.
Did they?
I think there's like 3 or 4 of them. It was like a summer camp. I don't know. I see commercials.
It was
And
so long ago.
I remember dumb things.
Alright.
What was
I think
that
they're
like?
on Toy Story 5 coming out. So that, what does that tell you? Like in Back to the Future, there was like Back to the Future 2 was like Jaws something like 14. You're like, oh, that's crazy. Never happened.
Was Transylvania like 2014 or something like that?
I don't know.
I was just doing
Adam
the watch.
Sandler action.
To make sure.
Adam Sandler.
I was watching it. They were
Is that
gonna
an
get mixed in
ominous
with the
sign
cards.
that I'm not allowed to?
Oh, no, you're
Or I
allowed.
shouldn't.
Looks like we put a new deck in play here.
Should have stayed home and played with my
Yeah.
dog.
Shuffle up and deal.
But, you know,
Yeah, focus
that's just
Daniels.
me. For the spirit. You know your sweatshirt's inside out?
Keep your head down and
On
deal.
purpose? Day 3?
Looks like there's going to be another blind raise to 40 coming out from Todd.
Blind, raise.
Someone needled Todd about being not so
a
much
blind
action
to
on
call.
a previous. They said he was a little tight on a previous stream, so he's definitely showing them up.
940, I love it.
It's like, who, me? I got the Jack tray off.
I can vouch.
Got the Hotel Transylvania Wikipedia in chat.
Yeah.
Facts.
All about the lore. Chris going all in with ace king.
Chris has had enough. He's not going to take it anymore.
Goes in for $1,200 into a
He said, I don't know how many blinds this is.
$100 raise.
All you can eat, baby.
Maybe you just think Shane is just going to call. I mean,
And it's this guy raising, so
yep.
Your friend.
that might be.
What would Shane call there with it? You can call it
He has
10s.
5-6 on.
I don't know.
Jacks, kings, queens. I don't know. Kind of a huge play by Chris there.
Yeah,
He
with
had
Moneymaker
enough.
to being to his left, he's going to get to 3-bet a lot here.
It wasn't.
Like 70 or 4 or 5.
It's good players love to 3-bet.
Fair enough.
Any hand can flop quads.
Get the money in before I start getting angry.
Except mine.
Good night, guys.
Except mine. You didn't flop quads. You did not make it.
Yeah, she didn't flop quads.
Alright, we have a straddle under the gun.
And we have a straddle on the button.
Re-straddle on the button.
Real-time commentary. That's how the action tracker works. The dealer tells it to our action tracker. They put it in the system so everyone at home can see it.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, we're picking up the volume tonight, and then Chris is talking back. It's like talking to Siri. So I shouldn't say that. Everyone can Siri will go off.
75.
Yeah, she might get jealous.
Alexa, what year did Chris Moneymaker win the World Series poker?
It was a feeler bet.
All right, Matt gonna open it up here. 75 bucks with ace king offsuit. Todd calling next act. Matt gonna 3-bet here, pulling the good old Moneymaker with 70 suited.
It's even more fun when there's no bounty.
Call.
Yeah,
Fold. Calling. All in.
it's a stream.
And Matt has had enough and puts 1,700 into a pot of whatever.
Matt pulling the Moneymaker.
Wow, that was like the best spot you could ever imagine.
This
You
is
opened like 300
the way the stream's going now. We're just
Can we
all
rabbit
in.
hunt?
Can we rabbit hunt?
Oh,
I don't think so.
Not even a pair. Wow.
I know.
I know, it's terrible. Well, my pairs aren't winning,
Gets
so.
all his money in without even a pair.
That red all in
Would've been more
button, just leave it
effective
there in front of Matt.
Invited to the stream.
No pair, no draw. Wow.
Well, let's do a little
Finally
V-pip
one
check.
puts it all in with no pair.
Oh, look at Kyle come from behind to overtake Matt.
I am. Thank you.
Shocker.
Let's
Chris
go.
Moneymaker in the lead, playing more than half of the hands with voluntarily
Whatever,
putting
met
chips
Chris
into the pot.
on that, by the way. Oh, sorry. He did that on purpose.
Number
These weren't.
But-
No way these were yours, right?
Sorry, that was my fault.
It's
But
okay.
No, it was my fault. I pulled right
You're
into
supposed to
the
give me.
stack.
I need 300 from both of you because it's both of your.
There you go.
Seems reasonable.
oh, 3.
Hundo.
Oh, I missed the 100.
Yeah.
My big one.
Oh, there's your brown.
Yeah, Moneymaker in seat 2, I
That's
believe.
spoiled.
You get
Under the
We also got
That's
Kyle
spoiled.
Official here.
Well, that's spoiled.
Moneymaker Tour is in town in Daytona through Monday.
In 6 months.
Whenever Chris is here, we put together a cash game.
I think that's cottage cheese. That looks like buttermilk with the green one.
There's a surprise coming to Chris right now. I'll show you in a second. You bring cookies to Santa, but Chris gets brownies and milk when he comes to Daytona, and I think that's happening right now.
Yeah, I was just talking about that. It seems he gets like a rural processions where everyone just brings him snacks from their lands and gives them the moneymaker.
Yeah, but isn't it like Santa eats cookies, maybe Moneymaker takes a bite of the brownie, just leaves it? You're like, oh, world champion bit off this. Let's throw it on eBay.
If I saw Chris coming down the chimney, I would run for my life.
I'd run up to him. Let's see those World Series bracelets.
I'm a big fan, yeah.
4-7 suited, this commentator's favorite hand. Glad to see that one in action.
Yeah, three-way pot
Clubs is the
coming.
prettiest version, diamonds being second.
Looks like Matt opening the Jack-9 suited. Flopping a gutter. Nobody else really having anything.
Flamingo. Please join us anytime we have a stream. We'll have another one on Monday with the final table, and Chris could be there. He is one of the chip leaders going into day 2 tomorrow of the $1,500 Moneymaker main event, $300K guarantee. Huge trophy on the line.
Matt's just going to take that down with his seat out there.
It is a family affair. So I guess we're not going to see the brownies.
I want brownies. Why don't we get anything?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out.
I guess we have to win a World Series first, right?
I don't know. He's talking out his mouth. I'm trying to figure out what's going on here.
They're going to do that.
We should just take a brownie and draw it on the picture behind it.
Yeah, just with the money up to his mouth, just put it on that picture.
Yeah.
Logo for the Moneymaker Tour.
Now, what do you do here if there's a straddle and you're like 2 green chips and a brownie? Like,
I don't know. I might take that as an all-in.
yeah. I mean, chips in the pot play. What about snacks?
I could have had kings there, and I'm still.
Oh, time for brownie number 2. Gotta take a walk.
Because the brownies are good. They lace.
Matt W gonna raise it up here. $60 with Queen 10 suited. Aiden completing with Jack 6.
Neither player really getting anything on that board. About 130, the minimum in the pot.
Yeah, the boards have not been very favorable to action in the past few hands.
Yeah, you just go all in pre-flop. Seems to be the way to go.
Yeah. Who needs boards when you could just do that?
No, I mean like 500 blinds. I'm all in.
Why not?
Pretty chips here. If you haven't seen the new chips in person, got new tournament and cash chips in Daytona Beach.
I love the tournament trips.
Tournament chips are awesome, and got some surprises like that coming out in the city in the next few weeks. So,
I'm excited.
yep, they showed a preview of those on Facebook. Actually, got like over 1,000 views in just a couple hours. Put a little video together.
49
Frank from Marketing in Sydney dropping some chips, a little chip waterfall.
So Flamingo, the final table will be Monday at I think 2 p.m.
I believe it's 2, could be 1. They'll put a link up on you. It might actually be on YouTube now, where you can bookmark it.
Yeah, I can't wait. Hopefully Moneymaker will be there.
The commentary is a lot more serious than we promise.
Yeah.
I'm going to sleep great that night. So we're up to 90 viewers. Let's keep pumping it up. Let's hit that 200 mark so we can not give away anything, but thank you.
We give away our praise. That's all they need.
You are 48 now, or you're 40?
Aiden opening to 75 with
I will
King 10
promise you a
suited.
winning hand on one of your future sessions.
Wait, when's your birthday?
Yeah, there's a winner every hand I want, right?
And you don't know.
Could be the dealer.
Who would have thought Will was a real game?
I'm 74, so you'll be 49.
Man, I am the oldest.
I look a lot better than
Language.
No, I'm like.
Dealer has 21.
Yeah, you're,
What?
you're.
Wait, do I get a
I was an annoying
geriatric?
dealer every time I put that on a board. I'd say dealer is 21. No, not a fan.
Aiden picking up a gut shot on the turn. Matt with top pair. No kicker.
You look 50.
Deciding to check again. Whoever comes a blank, Aiden might go for a bluff here if he thinks his opponent isn't interested in the
That's the only
pot.
thing I gotta go with.
Just to clarify, tomorrow is day 2 of the Moneymaker main event. The
Turn that
feature
around.
final
He's like
table will be on
12.
day 3 on Monday. It's a 3-day event. They're going to play down tomorrow from, I believe, I think the number's 37 or 40 players down to 6, and then Monday those 6 will play for the championship. And I'm working on getting that prize pool together for you.
Aiden may be thinking about raising here.
Oh, okay.
It did go check to the river, so he might have a read that his opponent's not that strong.
And my wife's just laughing her ass off the whole time. And then we go out to dinner.
Or is he just gonna call?
There.
That'd be a
Crush.
The minute it
psychopath
happens,
kind of
and
call.
He just dies every time now.
You look young, but no way.
Ends up calling the king high. Shows the bad news.
A lot of age shaming here at this table.
Poker's a game for everyone, as long as you could take a
That is funny.
little bit of poop talking.
Maybe, where's the pot on that one?
The pot's in the brownies, man.
Chris isn't here. He's eating brownies.
Exposed.
No, I'm just saying.
His range is going to change.
We get nothing but the best of the money making tour. Even the brownies.
See, seat 7, Kyle Fischel, he just dropped a new video of his session at Orange City last week where he spun it up pretty good. So you can see Kyle's video vlogs.
I have to go watch that.
Yep, he does videos in Orange City and Daytona. Also jumps in the booth here from time to time, but Emilio, I don't know if you'll be giving your chair up anytime soon.
Yeah, I'm keeping this baby nice and warm.
All right.
Then I will look like a
I would just lift the headphone and tell me, yeah, I would put those on.
The guy next to him double straddle.
That's how you get the whole pizza.
I think that's probably how COVID started, but
Oh, with headphones and pizza.
with licking headphones.
Looks like Chris now has his milk. I hope it's skim.
No,
as
that was
what
one
comedian
tray
says
of
skim,
brownies. It
which is
wasn't
just
one brownie.
water that looks like milk.
Yeah, we'll need that after the brownies.
Offer any of it.
That's a new thing. That's
Hey,
my
when
new
you
shirt.
take a pan of brownies
Santa
and
gets
don't cut
cookies,
it,
Chris
it
gets
doesn't mean one brownie.
Alright, Kyle opening with Queen 8 of Hearts in the small blinds. Shane completing his under the gun straddle.
Brownie, you're in trouble.
And Todd also completing with Queen 3. I have no idea what's going on. I think getting some change maybe from the well. There we go. Give it to me.
King Jack 7, 2 clubs. Looks like Shane flops top pair. Kyle with the old Queen 8 nothing, and Todd with the Queen trade nothing.
Yeah, Kyle 3-way is definitely going to check this one. Shane going to end up just betting his hand and getting a couple of folds.
Kyle with backdoor opportunities, but not enough.
Yeah, it's hard to see bet when you're against 2 other players in that position.
No, she's coming. She knows. She comes like every 7 minutes.
She comes every 7 minutes. All right, one way to do it.
I prepay.
Prepaid. It's like a buy 10 get none free deal.
Shooting your ass without payment. I promise. Got a bunch of straddles.
Oh, there will be when he breaks the seal.
Well,
Todd on your left, Kyle Fischel, and Matt W. Taking up that end of the table, farthest from the brownies as possible.
we do also have 3 other tables going on for the meetup game that we have going on here. We have 3 2-5s going on, including this live stream table, and a 1-2 PLO. I'm not sure if Moneymaker is going to be shifting through those tables at some point and visiting everyone and saying hi and doing meetups and stuff.
Yeah, the V-pip on the Omaha game, he's sitting at 0.
Yeah, really?
Well, I guess he stuck over
No, there
here.
was a hand, yeah.
5 tray, Jack 9, Jack 5. Nope. 10-8. All right, Todd splashing again. Do
We'll
not
go
call
with
Todd tight. He will take up that challenge.
Oh yeah, and he'll jam pre-flop.
Deuces for Dr. Fischel.
Looking to set mine here, and he does get it.
In the window against an open ender and a middle pair.
This is an action board for sure.
And Nicole with the backdoor diamonds with her open-ended.
Does she understand?
Kyle in position is going to start betting. Ends up going for a little bit over half pot.
Taught her how to play, put her in a tournament.
Nicole going to call.
After about
She won.
Could get dangerous for Kyle here.
A lot of time cards could definitely spice it
how do we
up.
cash these in? I'm like, well, you want to play a tournament,
Not
you can't
that one.
quit. She's like, well, this
6
is
no good.
boring.
Kyle definitely going to continue
never
wants
done
to
it
charge those draws. Try to get value from a queen as well.
You just keep telling
Never
me to
gets the fold from Nicole.
That's pretty wet.
I haven't seen a lot of flop sets. Saw Shane Rivers set against Moneymaker.
Yeah, seen a lot more 7 deuce than pairs being played.
Like always, they're always so good.
I was talking about this not too recently, or the other day. In all my years of dealing, Royals were nothing, whatever it was, a couple bad beat type hands, but only once did I ever deal set over set over set.
Really?
Yep, 3s, 5s, and 7s, 3, 5, 7, yep. And I think the guy with like deuce 4 made a straight.
Did you see the hand that just happened at the lodge? Where they were having a
Sacramento one.
bad beat bonus, right?
Oh yeah, the
They
worst
had
river
a-
card of all time.
Yeah,
I read the story.
they both had a straight flush, one on the high end and one on the low end,
Yeah.
and then the river put a royal out there, which invalidated the bad beat, which would have been a few $100,000.
Had that happen to someone I was dealing to once. They had
See? That's what I'm saying.
ace tray of spades
It's
and flopped a straight
You're not
flush,
even
and the
drinking.
6 of spades on the river killed him because 2 cards had to play back then. So that's a 1-outer you don't want. Yeah. So
Oh, no, that's a raise.
nowadays in Orange City, that'd be a high hand because only 1 card has to play.
True.
That's an in raise.
That's why we pay out more, have bigger payouts, and more often.
Best high hands in the state.
On average, 6 million a year pays out.
Oh, sorry.
That's a lot of money.
Call,
Hard to top
fold, call, fold, call.
Shane 3-betting to $100.
It's funny to hear the dealer fold, call,
Yeah.
fold. It's like when I used to deal $2 straight, I'd go home, I sleep, 2 to call, 2 to call, 2 to call.
Heads up. There we go.
He was waiting for him.
Kind of giving me whiplash.
Yeah, $2 straight was a different animal. You didn't have to do that.
Players.
All right, we got 5-way pot coming here.
Oh, he was gonna get called.
Like I said, we got 7-3, 7-5, and 1 pocket pair.
Actions check.
Flop comes queen high.
How could anyone fold? Look at this lineup.
Yeah, it is a very dry board right now.
I had to run there before a bomb pot. I went to the guy.
Oh, the seal is broken. Matt is leaving.
No,
Fold.
It's going to be downhill from there. Todd loading up on the Diet Cokes.
he should be replaced.
Can we play over? I'll jump in for a minute. Lose my license. It was nice knowing you. I wanted to on Friday and play the Omaha mix. Took everything I had. Great event.
It's awesome.
Got him to smile.
5-card high-low. Who doesn't like that?
I cracked him.
Should have been at 500.
Especially when the dealers want to let you play 3 cards. It's just a joke.
Yeah, you gotta tip him real good for
My
that.
mom used to tell me like, yo, Kyle, you can't play. So what's your retirement plan? I'm like, you don't retire. You just keep playing. You literally play until you die.
The game of life parents are the freaking makers.
Yeah,
You're a
I,
professional poker player.
what?
What Kyle was just saying. His parents making fun of him trying to be a professional poker player. Now look at him.
Yeah, proved me wrong. I think Aiden is the youngest person at the
thought they
table
said
I
on
was
the
seeing,
screen
having
you can't.
mom and pop to the
So you
left
want me
and
to do
right,
the 10 and you do the 20?
There you go.
giving him some life advice.
Okay,
Okay, awesome. So we have a button straddle and a blind call.
I'll do the double and single one orbit.
Yeah, that's all.
Random.
Best move in poker, worst move.
All right, he ends up limping with 9 deuce. Not exactly the 7 deuce we love, but still just as terrible.
Suited king for Nicole finds a raise. Gets around to Matt, who finds JJ.
Yep, trying to isolate Nicole here. Gets moneymaker to fold.
Call.
Shane does end up calling as well. So 3-way pot coming.
Nicole gets priced in there.
Okay.
8-6-8.
Check.
Matt
Pretty
still in
decent
the
flop
lead.
for jacks, yeah.
Yeah.
Shane, 2 overs, but only 1 is live.
I'd probably go super small.
250.
See, verbalized 250 there.
But he ends up going 250. Maybe targeting some overpairs like pocket 10s or 9s or something like that. Or maybe some ace kings. The only one that would have ace king here is Nicole.
Shane hasn't hit a lot of flops. I think the cards will turn. If Shane starts getting hit by the board or the cards, you're going to see a lot of action out of him.
Thank you.
Yeah. A little quick and easy pot there.
It's not bothering us too much, but we're not getting a lot of the chat. But it's not bothering me. Okay. So apparently it's a YouTube glitch, but I know that some of you are chatting, and I bet you there's some great stuff there. So I would keep doing it, because when it does get caught up, it all jumps at once like a data drop. So I'll miss some of the troll stuff, but I definitely would keep chatting. Don't give it.
And
I love troll stuff.
Yeah. Not the movies. I mean, Timberlake's a little too much. I got that feeling.
The Barbie movie was good.
I've seen it.
straddle out first.
I don't know from start to finish
Okay,
at
so
one
we're
sitting, but I've seen it.
We are playing
Straddle on the button. straddle on
I've
the
seen it.
button,
It was fine. It's all right.
on the button.
It was that and Oppenheimer at the same time, and two different genres there. Seen them both.
Which one did you see first?
Oppenheimer.
Did you need like a so you needed Barbie to kind of?
So my wife and daughter have seen Barbie a few times, and I've caught the whole movie over those few times they've seen it.
So you saw Oppenheimer first, and then you needed to watch Barbie to get kind of flush out the brain a little bit.
I'm not gonna lie to you, I might have watched Oppenheimer twice before I watched Barbie, but it's okay. The second time I want to understand what they were both going on.
Shane 3-betting with Ace Queen offsuit on the cutoff. Matt get a call with Jack 6 offsuit in the straddle. Oh, look at that.
Check, check.
How do you not like the guy from Peaky Blinders usually killing people being all smart?
Shane checking this flop. Might induce a bluff from Matt here. In which he does.
Top two pair versus third pair? Yeah, no good.
Yeah.
So 40 plus hands have
That's good.
been played. Let's do a quick little look over here at some of our favorite stats. There's your lineup in their current stack. But don't let that mislead you. Let's actually see the win-loss statement here. Bam. Looks like 3 players in the good, the rest working hard to get it back. And then the one you all have been asking for, loosest and tightest player awards. Moneymaker on top, Kyle. Really big kicker.
Womp womp.
There we go. That's the VPIP for you at home, brought to you in part by Emilio. And that's not your card.
I didn't even click the button.
You're fine.
Yeah, it looks like we're still on the last hand
Maybe
apparently.
tournament 4 days ago or something, but not.
Someone dies at then? No, the new Highlander's coming out. I need, there can be only one.
Are you talking about the end of the stream or at the end of Oppenheimer?
It's a character piece.
Oh, yeah.
I hope nobody dies at the end of the stream.
Brownies.
You ate a bad meal.
The what?
You ate a bad meal.
Just whatever snacks they eat on the way home are going to get killed.
Whatever's in those brownies might not be good.
I've been nursing that.
That is true. I'd love to run off stream and put the brownie on, but my sweater was getting a little tight before this.
You gotta grab me
Second
some.
one since this morning. Yeah.
Fold, fold.
You're having the time
Would
of
you
their
ever
lives here.
rather have a Miller Lite or a Brownies Light or a Coors Light? Like, not even a question.
Brownies.
No, he said no.
It's up to you.
Three players.
Ace, Queen 10. Kyle's going to have a gutter, and Money has the bottom pair. Matt has the under pair. And they let him have a free turn. I was just thinking that would be kind of weird to spike a tray on the turn. They let him get there.
Yeah. Ends up getting a 3 on the turn though.
Takes over the equity.
Raise the 320.
Wow.
sound like a question, didn't it?
Kyle going for a bluff with his gut shot here.
Ball. Fold ball.
Could be a spot where Kyle maybe flops 2 pair, plays it slow, and now he's way, way behind.
Yeah, Matt's never. I was gonna say never folds, but you know what? A one-liner to straight on the board might be able to get it for him.
He's going to get paid off here. Well, that's cheap enough.
Especially when Kyle goes this small, you know. He's targeting, like, what, ace, X?
Kyle
Any, like, weak
probably-
aces, any queens?
I think Kyle could have bet more here.
Ball.
Yeah, I think he for sure could have went big to target a bunch of 2-pair, like ace, queen, ace, jack, ace, 10, or, like, pocket 3s or something like that. But I guess he just didn't want his opponent to get scared off in case he had a weak ace or something like that.
Very fortunate run out for Kyle there. Got a pot
Wait, does the button move if it's your time in the straddle?
built
or
up
do I still
half
get
by
it?
him and half by Matt.
Straddle and it stays.
The straddle. Oh, they're talking about the rules, so what we do for a double board bomb pot is actually we just leave the button as it is.
Because you said you'd give him $75.
I will.
Yeah, here comes the bomb.
Like, I'm totally on your side.
Lies.
I'm not even kidding because I will not give him $75.
We can all just fold. Just
Yeah, if you all just.
Actually, she goes
As
in.
soon as the flush comes, fold.
Deal.
Everybody folds. No, I don't, because there's more than $75.
You give everybody something?
No, just the dealer.
What we'll do is we'll only have 3 people do it. She gives the dealer something.
Yeah, everybody just.
They work
right on.
hard.
Everyone just
I don't
fold
care if they
right
give the
on.
dealer 75, just make it all blue, please. It's more interesting.
Yeah.
Why payment blue? That's the smallest shape we have.
If we wanted the hands to take even longer, we might do that.
All right, I'll fold.
Getting a little fill here.
You like when you play or deal in a game like a 1-2 or 2-5, and the guy was going to play 3-6 and brings his yellow chips over and sits down with all the $2.
Oh yeah, that's my favorite.
Raise to 20 and tossing out 10 yellows.
I once had a guy, he lost an all-in on the river, right? And he stacks all of his chips in a rack, and then he just dumps it on the table.
That was the last time we saw that gentleman, but
Yeah.
yeah, I got some worse ones, but I don't want to give people ideas. You see something interesting every day at work here, Emilio.
Yeah, we got every flavor here.
I'm good for one.
DaytonaBeachPoker.com on the bottom of your screen is the place to get all the information for upcoming tournaments and cash game promotions. As you heard us talk about big ass high hands on September 2nd. $15,000 is the minimum we pay out on big ass high hand day.
Pretty spread out boards here. Love to see the hands. Looks like Kyle is going to bet. I would presume with an ace. Yep. Actually, top 2 on the top board.
It's like Matt's loving that bottom board.
Yeah, this is a clean-cut chop if I've ever seen one. Unless someone has an open-ender here, which I don't see so far.
Nicole has a piece of each board.
Wow, she raised, yeah. It's an interesting raise.
Put the most pressure on when you know you've locked up half the pot. Free rolling,
And
right?
Kyle folded top 2 on the top board.
I have 3 9s.
Okay.
Wow.
I feel like that's good for that board.
Oh yeah.
Right.
He could be up against set. You
I
want?
ace jack him.
I mean, yeah, that's true, but in this game specifically, I don't know if players are playing that tight.
Okay. Chop it up.
I guess he did end up saving a bit of money because that jack did come on the river.
She was very
No, I
clear
did
about
say-
that.
yeah, I
She was
did say
very
Three
that.
nines
Oh
and
my
would have
God.
lost aces.
No, you were very clear.
Daniel will be
I
back
was
in
hoping
about
fold through,
20
so I'd
or
be like, oh, I ran
25 minutes,
75. I'm
correct?
feeling it's my exactly what they're going.
They swap dealers every 30 minutes.
See if you walked by the brownie line.
Lucky him. Hope he doesn't die.
No, he's gonna live forever.
Have you not-
It's gonna be
have-
great.
Have you done like 3 aces? What state is it?
Love having the Moneymaker Tour come through here, bringing Mr. Moneymaker in for another visit. Might be hitting a final table this weekend. I know he's got a lot of chips. I know he loves the slow roll, so watch him in this cash game, but still 2 trophies to be awarded. So if you're looking to play something, at least tomorrow, I know you can still get in tonight. Late reg may be ending, but
Yeah, Moneymaker's loving life right now. Getting a massage, getting his brownies, getting his beers.
and he has his own trophy and tour named after him.
Treated like a king
It's
right now.
okay, but my
There you go.
name is Renee. There's no reason.
Shane
Don't
getting
look more miserable being treated like a king with his hand on his head, but hey,
That's what's so
he has a headache.
his feet are cold with those man sandals.
We do got a mystery
I
hand
like it.
from him.
So either he didn't look and pull it, or we might have some RFID issues.
It's fun nonetheless.
Yep, mystery hand in effect.
Though these players might just fold because 175 is a lot over $20.
That's not ace king, so just would have shoved, right?
Yeah. Might be 70s.
Very true. He'd be dominated if that's the case.
All right, a very, very wet board
No,
coming
I
out
know,
here.
I know.
Shane does have the ace of hearts.
Chris gonna check it back.
Yeah.
So we know he doesn't have 7 deuce, I would assume. Heart comes on the turn. Shane
a
having
pair
the
and a
ace
flush
of
draw.
hearts. Yeah. Does end up betting here. I would assume his deuce is not good.
Chris might have a pair and a draw for a straight here.
King on the river. Shane would have to bet big. Ooh, never mind. Chris just
I'd like
having.
to see. Chris could have like the 5-4 or something. You never know.
Yeah, I wonder.
Maybe ace queen. Who knows?
I was going to say because Shane had that nut flush blocker, he would be able to go huge on the river, but he ends up going small and takes it down anyway.
No, he played. He played it last time. So it's gonna be 1 blind. Unless he comes back.
I didn't see Todd leave. Did he take chips with him? Because if he did, we will be filling the seat.
I thought the guy in the middle was gonna leave.
Nope, Todd's still there. He just maybe took a quick break.
His chips vanished.
I could see into the future. He'll be back. When's the last time you played a tournament, Mr. Emilio?
A couple weeks ago, actually.
Did you do well?
Yeah, I did pretty well.
Good for you. Add in your Hendon mob there, sir.
It wasn't exactly a Hendon mob tournament, but
Okay, fair enough.
it was a fun one.
All right, let's keep it legal. Blackjack for Kyle Fischel here. Shane with the queen 10 adds up to 20. Must play it. And Matt back to splashing, but he's in position. King 6. Very live.
Queen high board here. Cal is going to c-bet into a couple people with 2 overs. Does have the ace of spades here, so if the spade comes on the turn, he can barrel that as well.
Shane's definitely going to look him up with top pair.
Yeah, I wonder how much pressure Kyle would have to put on him for him to fold top pair here. Another 7 on the turn. Might end up checking. Which he does, and Shane is going to bet. Goes for a pretty big size, about 2/3 of the pot. Kyle getting out of there with ace high.
I gotta switch stacks really quick, guys. Thank you.
Chris now getting that power nap in.
Oh yeah.
The Brownies will do it to you every time.
And the scalp massage.
Yeah, it's always the Brownies. So we did have some bad RFID cards. We're going to do a real quick card change. Let the players that want to stretch to go ahead and do that. I don't want to break it, but apparently if I touch a button here, I can show you some social media stuff. I'm going to get some help here, and we're going to try and press a button. Let's see what happens. We're not doing that one. We're going to do the display social one.
Both of them work.
And if you see it says follow us on social, X at Daytona_poker, on Instagram at Daytona Poker, Facebook at Daytona Beach Poker, and the easiest one is DaytonaBeachPoker.com. You can also go and see Moneymaker at MoneymakerPT.com, I believe. So if I press that again, it disappears, and we are back.
Magic.
Now that was done with the assistance of Crack IT Manager John. I'm not going to take any credit without his help. John and I call Dylan and Dylan helping us out always.
Dylan.
We got another Jonathan behind us doing cameras, and Thomas and Mike out there doing God's work on the action tracker. So what a great staff we have here at Daytona to help with these live streams. And obviously the upgrade with Emilio here and me hanging on for dear life.
We love you, Ryan.
I appreciate that. 6 tray, ace 4, ace tray. 6 tray said no thank you. The hearts.
Broadway board here. Both looking for a king.
Yeah, king for the chopper.
They're just checking it through. Oh, there's a king.
Oh,
Here
who's
come
going to
the
go
bets.
crazy?
Apparently $50 is crazy.
I was going to say they were betting in the minimum pot. They won the minimum.
$4 and $3, big winners here.
Ship it. Well,
Hey, I
Dula won
finally
that
got
one.
to tip somebody. I haven't been able to tip anybody.
He's been tipping the waitress the last few hours.
Yeah.
Todd is also back in.
The way the logo under the table looks, it looks like he's in a white lawn chair all of a sudden. It threw me off.
Oh yeah, kind of with his
Yeah,
legs up.
We love our Daytona Poker Live set there, you can see.
It looks like Nicole disappeared.
Yep, she ran off when the cards were being changed.
Probably had to go to
Pit
the
stop.
bathroom or something.
Yep. That one drink in lime will get you every time.
Yeah. Yeah, criticized for drinking for a straw.
Chris is using his Jedi mind powers by playing these cards with his eyes closed, and I'm really enjoying watching this.
Oh yeah.
I'm learning.
Raise to 125.
I think the chips just fly out of his stack. He doesn't even need a bet.
Yeah, he's playing off a feel right now.
My name is Emilio. This is my friend Ryan.
That is Emilio,
I gotta change my
star dealer and commentator from Daytona Beach Racing Card Club, and I'm Ryan from the Orange City poker scene.
We got a 4-way pot coming here. Todd flopping trips. Chris here with bottom pair.
Thank you for correctly announcing that trips. That's definitely not a set.
Yes. You're welcome. Now Todd deciding to bet into 5 people with his top trips.
Chris is dead to runner perfect 8s, and that's not going to do it.
600.
Does he think Todd could be bluffing this kind of board here? This is a pretty underbluffed board, I would say.
I think Chris will sniff it out.
Yeah, he ends up folding. Todd betting a little bit too big there. Though I know some people can get a bit curious with 2 pair there,
Fair enough.
depending on the player.
Fair enough. We're very excited about Monday's stream. I'm still waiting to get the prize pool, but I'm sure it'll be a good one. $1,500 buy-in. A lot of players actually got in for as little as an $86 satellite, $186 satellites, and even the special mega satellite package that Byron Rodriguez and Joe LaRosa put together, giving people 3 different entries for 1 low price, and it was very popular. I think 7 or 8 packages were awarded. If you ever see satellites advertised, you definitely should check it out.
I believe we also have another Moneymaker tour coming up in a few months, am I right?
Not official, but we're definitely fingers crossed and hoping, because it always brings players from all over the state, big prize pools, and lots of action. Lots of fun and good for the poker community. So definitely hope to always have visits by Mr. Tony Burns and Chris. Might actually get Tony to come in and say hi and spend a few minutes with you, Emilio, but I'm not sure if we're going to do that yet.
Moneymaker opening over the top of a few limps here. Matt is going to continue on the button. And Shane doing the loosey-goosey call from the small blinds.
3 players.
Another monotone board, all diamonds here, and nobody having a diamond.
Check.
Where Chris did flop top pair.
It's in a bowl.
Goes big. What was that, like 275? Nobody really has anything here, so it's just gonna 250.
You like your eyes were closed the entire hand.
Button's good.
All you gotta do is
That's chapter 4.
Thanks, Chris.
Chapter 4.
fold, yeah.
So I have confirmed
Okay,
that Tony Burns might
No,
be joining us a few
I
minutes.
am not.
Last time he was here, I did the talking with him, so I'm probably going to let you have a few minutes with him.
Yeah.
He's a legend, and
Keep it coming.
we're very glad to have him and Chris as partners in this big tour series, so it's great.
That'd be very fun.
Yep, I'll be back in a minute. No, he's actually very insightful, has a lot more hands under his belt than I do, so it's always fun to hear him
Ooh, I could have won.
talk about the tour and analyze a hand or two.
Yeah, I'm sure he's been around
No, it's just naturally.
Yep.
many times.
I wouldn't bring up his summer. I don't think it was the best, but as far as playing goes, but hey, can't run pure every
Well,
time.
there's 2 hearts, so I doubt it's
Yeah.
I can't see that.
Even Daniel Negreanu has his downswing,
Oh,
so
I see. Never mind. I'll shut up.
That's when I get
I don't know.
mad.
Most people say marrying Amanda, he's been on an upswing.
Ooh, they are using the slimming camera. I'm on top of that.
opening an ace-5 suited. Kyle going to call. Ace-6 suited.
Oh my God.
Shane
you're
also
way
called.
nice.
5-0.
The negotiations going over the Diet Coke and Coors
More
Lights.
players.
When the mountains are blue, the beer's ready.
So we're going 4 ways here. Cole
not
getting
bad with your
price.
PLO session.
8 high board.
Todd.
Lots of overcards to come.
Todd, check to you. Yes, sir. Check.
Todd does have a wheel draw.
It's not fair they put away over there. For
You think that's bad? My wife just said I changed a
Check.
lot.
None of the turn gets changed top card.
Check. Check.
That's awesome.
100.
Anyone looking for a fun player who likes Coors Light? If you have an extra
wait,
room,
wait, you
seems
picked
like
the
Matt
shirt.
needs some off
That's
tonight.
hilarious.
It looks like everyone's just gonna fold. Alright, I am going to go to the restroom real quick.
If you do that, I'll sit here and talk to myself and pretend chat's still talking, and maybe when you come back, Tony will be sitting there or here. Things happen. Little phone check by Chris, seeing what's going on in the world. Maybe he's got a little action on the UFC tonight.
with that. It's fun.
Shane, Chris,
Part of that
Aiden,
one.
Nicole, Matt, Todd and Kyle. Glad they could join us tonight. I know there's another game or two a few feet away with players itching to get in on this table, but these players seem pretty comfortable. It'd be hard to peel them out of the seat. My ejection button did not work on the BPIP stat.
Ready 75.
I haven't seen Kyle's hand yet, but he's going to pump it up. There it is, Kojak. Like the Mac gets out of the way, and Shane's going to look him up. Shane dominated right now. Todd's going to stay in as well. Three ways. There's the commentator's favorite hand, the 4-7 suited. Don't recommend it. Ball tall for everybody.
I was looking at my hand actually.
Check. Check.
5 would be a lot of fun, just to see it. Bam!
Yeah, he doesn't do stuff.
Does give Shane the nuts. Makes the 7-4 shrink up a little bit, but such a pretty hand.
200.
Not me.
Todd calls here, he's begging for 9.
I generally play perfect every time.
Great lay down. Pretty hand. Definitely hard to lose.
You said I probably do a
4-7, making the second best straight by the end.
I don't play.
Sitting down next to me right now. Actually, Tony, what we're going to do is we're going to have you jump on this side because I'm going to have Amelia spend a few minutes with you. Because I got to talk to you last time, and I don't want to bring up your summer because you don't want to talk about that with me.
All right, hello guys, I am back. Got Tony sitting here with me. How's it going?
Good. How are you?
I am great. We're having a great time over here. Do you happen to try any of those brownies by any chance?
I did not. They're off limits. I'm on a diet right now. I'm trying to diet. I started it last week, so I did go over and I did rattle the box a little bit and got the crystal snap spin around very quickly.
Like 4 people wanted them.
It's an easy way to make crystal.
They only had 2. They had a penny.
Soft brownies.
$20
So just hopping in here, I haven't got a chance to really watch a lot of the stream, but fill me in what's been.
Self-deprecating.
So we got Shane and Chris with over 50% VPIPs right now.
100.
The rest of the table, Todd also with 50% VPIPs. So there's been a lot of action. There's been a lot of 7-deuce going around. Opens with 7-deuce, raises with 7-deuce, all that fun stuff.
Is the 7-deuce game on?
It is not on. They're just doing it for fun.
I like it.
Because Moneymaker is just that guy. He likes to make it fun. So Aiden is going to open it up here on the button with ace-8 suited. Moneymaker limp calling with ace-10 suited.
Check.
Aiden flopping a flush draw. Shane with top pair.
100.
Aiden is going to continue for $100, about a third of the pot.
All 200.
Shane raising to 200 with top pair here. Very interesting. Sometimes you do those kind of min raises for, it's an old kind of raise where it's just, I want to see where I'm at, you know.
Big turn card for Aiden there. Straight draw as well.
I want to move the table, but
Yeah, Shane did bet very small, and Aiden looks like he's gonna raise it up.
Can't blame him.
Yeah, high risk.
600.
High risk.
7.
Yeah, he goes 700, which does leave enough behind for him to make an overbet on the river if it comes to
I think
that.
my wife never even turned on music.
Shane in the tank right now.
The first time she did it, this time she was shopping, so I'm sure she.
Shane did show a bit of strength raising on that flop, though it was a min raise. So it's pretty easy to put Shane on this particular hand, which is top pair, okay kicker. Does lay down top pair.
Got him to let it go. This is where I always liked when the WPT had the rabbit hole. You know, what would have came. So.
Oh, the rabbit hunting.
Oh, we gotta love that. You gotta love good rabbiting. So That's when I got into poker, right around WPT Season 1, Season 2, and you always loved the rabbit cam. At least I liked it, I don't know. Some people don't want to know.
It's definitely good for the viewership.
We bet 100 pre-flop, so yeah.
Yeah, so like I said, didn't get really a lot of chances to see the stream yet. Just got off the tournament floor. Closed up registration on the main event. 106 entries today. Wrapping up registration on the main. 239 entries, creating a prize pool over $322,000.
Yeah, we did meet our guarantee today. Moneymaker himself is going on today too. We will see all of that tomorrow, and the live stream will be going on Monday at about 2 p.m. So please catch us there when we stream the final table to the Moneymaker main event. He always hosts amazing events. We had the mystery bounty, we had all the satellites, the mystery bounties, and the main event. And it's just a great time over here in Daytona.
Yeah, we got one more trophy event tomorrow too. Starts at 1 o'clock. $500 buy-in, $15,000 guarantee. So if you are free tomorrow, last chance to win the 15th trophy of the series.
Yeah, and if we ever do have a stream table again, you guys are free to just come on by and have the chance to play with Chris Moneymaker. We did have a list that started about on Tuesday, I believe, where people were signing up to play on this game.
If this lands on,
so if you want to come on down and have some fun, then you can just let us know. You can let our manager know, Joe LaRosa. And
I forgot to tell you which side.
Yeah, so day 1A of the main event, Brian Hogan bagged
it's all
it was
good.
over 750,000.
It didn't matter.
I didn't think that there was really going to be anybody to catch that number. Some fireworks there on the last hand. Chris somehow bagged almost $1 million last night.
Yeah.
160,000.
I heard he won a three-way all-in.
Yeah, there were two off the money coming back from break.
That's what I said.
Chris,
They say something
guy had
different.
open
That's what I was
shove
looking at.
under
It
the
just jumped out
gun,
of my
and Chris
hand.
looks down at aces and flag calls, and the big blind wakes up with kings and shoves, and Chris's aces helped send the whole field to day 2 without a hand for hand.
Looking at aces, there's just pure gin there.
Yeah.
We got a 4-way pot going on here. Board comes ace high, pocket queens, not looking so good anymore. However, nobody else really having anything.
What is that?
Matt having the dirty diaper here.
The game sucks.
Not sure if Todd could see his hand with the way he looked at it there, but
Someone raising your hand, that can't be too bad.
Looks like Greg Rammer standing behind
Come to this table. Somebody's raising every
yeah,
hand.
maybe looking to come in.
Nicole. Yeah, no, I talked to Greg earlier. He's not a big fan of no limit cash. He's a bigger fan of limit poker, or excuse me, limit hold'em.
Like high limit hold'em?
Yeah, then he also likes mixed games, and we were on the 1-2-5 PLO game together a little while ago, and I donated to the community, so you're welcome, Daytona.
Yeah, he's stuck because his name is.
Yeah, your volunteer hours for the day.
Yeah,
For another
I guess you could call it that.
20 minutes.
Oh, the stream ends then?
Once again, this is a double straddled game, so this is 2, 5, 10, 20. Or at least it is going to be for the majority of the table. I don't think there's anyone on the table that hasn't
I
straddled.
was like, wait a minute, I don't have any chance of.
I almost wanted to play this game tonight, but I don't know if I could have taken another slow roll from Chris like I did in April.
He's done that a couple of times. They weren't exactly successful, though. He slow rolled 7 deuce for bottom pair at one point, which wasn't good.
Wasn't good.
Unfortunately, but I'm hoping to see one at some point. Shane got a 3-bet with pocket 2s here.
No, I had. That's
I
not.
think it's the first time I've seen him 3-bet all night.
I mean, pairs are hard to make, so.
It's true.
Anyone cocktails?
I checked.
Nothing really going on for anyone here. Shane gonna check it.
Not yet. Almost.
King on the turn gonna give Nicole top pair.
Okay, I'm ready.
Top and bottom pair, actually.
I was ahead.
Shane just gonna snap fold his pocket
had one of those.
twos. Doesn't want any of that smoke. Hello, Clark. Good to see people in the chat.
Sorry to keep your rating that.
We got going on over there in the
I
chat.
can't believe it, Bethany.
We got
That's terrible.
Facebook
That's
viewers and
terrible
YouTube
customer
viewers,
service.
all that fun stuff.
I'm gonna. Are you on Yelp? 'Cause I'm gonna put you. I'm gonna.
Bob, my name is Tony Burns. I am the executive manager for the Moneymaker
I'm gonna
Poker
do
Tour.
it. Bad Yelp reviews.
So thanks for stopping by the chat. Hope you're enjoying the stream.
It's getting a little blurriness in the camera there.
A little focus.
Oh, yeah.
We'll
Okay.
blame it on Chris.
Yep. Whenever in doubt, just do that.
I think he had like.
Yes, and Barbara,
I think
Chris
he had
has,
wrong
I've already caught him
That's what
napping
I
a little bit. Doesn't take much to put Chris to sleep.
I mean, he's getting a great massage, I'm assuming.
He is. I think he needs to get at least third place to pay for all the massages. So.
Me too.
Not healthy for the bankroll, I would assume.
No, once again, we love Daytona, and he's
No,
you
you
know,
played 3 games.
Raise 65.
All right, Ace 7 offsuit going to be raising over the top of a couple limps here.
How's that going?
Kyle with 9-8 suited, going to involve himself in his hand.
I have a feeling.
This might end up going super multi-way. Yeah, we got 5 players in this hand right now.
Wow, that worked.
There's 5 ways.
Been so long, I don't remember what I have.
5 ways.
Comes all clubs, Matt holding the ace of clubs.
Smashing the flop with the gutter.
150.
Does decide to continue here for 150 bucks.
That'll probably get it through unless Chris decides to get sticky. It's been known.
I mean, on a monotone board, there could always just be those ace high, those ace of clubs combos that could be betting here.
Check.
Turn pairs the board.
5.
Quick bet.
Yeah, it's a huge bet.
Think about it, huh?
This would have to be a player-specific read for Chris to call here.
Even Chris recognized that it was a quick bet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Usually it's a live tell when someone decides to put out a bet super quickly to where they're on a draw or something like that.
I'm gonna let you think. No, it was I think it was a 7. I don't know what.
I think it was a 7.
I think it was a 7.
I think it was a 7.
Might have been diamonds.
So yeah, like Greg, I was telling you about
Might
Greg.
have
He's a
been.
big
I
fan
don't
of
know.
mixed games. And speaking of mixed event, we had a great mixed PLO event yesterday
It was
with
definitely not
75
a
entries. The first mixed PLO event here in Daytona. So
I'm
shout
not
out all
sure
to
it was red. It might
the
have
mixed
been
players that came out yesterday and supported that event.
Yeah, everyone had a really great time with that
No,
event.
it
It
was
went
right.
very
A7.
smooth all the way to the end.
A 7.
And kudos
Yeah,
to the
7
dealers. I
down,
know,
7.
being an ex-dealer myself, when you don't deal a game consistently, you know, day in, day out, you know, it takes a little bit of refresher, you know, to get going to deal the game properly like you would a normal Holdem, you know, game. So once again, shout out to all the dealers and staff here in Daytona for
Well, no, I'm trying to hold my. No, I'm trying to hold my.
Yeah, we for sure had
I don't want to
the-
do this. I don't want to
that,
push you guys out.
we also
I'm trying
had
to be, I'm trying to make myself
the
smaller.
regular PLO event as well
I'm trying to make myself smaller.
for what was a 10K guarantee or something like that.
I believe so. Yeah, one did well as well.
Yeah, that was a very great event.
You know, it's great that we're starting to be able to add, you know, more variety.
Your name's
you know,
Renee.
because
We
you look at a lot of
4 players.
tours or just schedules around the country, and they're all no limit hold'em. So,
Wow, look at this
ooh,
board.
baby,
Yeah, Moneymaker flopping a king eye flush and Matt with the ace of diamonds.
and look at Matt. Yeah, this is
And Kyle having it set as well.
gonna be fun
Yeah, there's going to be fireworks.
for sure.
Matt deciding not to go for a bluff just yet, even though he is holding the nut flush blocker.
Be interesting to see what Chris does here. He'll probably size up to around, I want to say 4. I'm gonna go 450.
Yeah, he does want to get called from worse flushes and things like sets and 2-pair and whatnot.
Make me look good here, Chris. So 4 1/4, 450, 325. Okay.
It's a small race for sure. Matt consulting his beer for advice.
And the wind. Yep.
Not a pretty.
Gotta check the wind. Little Rodney Dangerfield there, a little back to school.
Yep. Some beer time assistance there.
Great movie if you haven't seen it.
825.
825.
Party poker.
Wow.
Here we go.
Little does he know he's just betting into a flush that I assume is just never folding.
Interesting to see what Matt will do here. You know, I think it's might be a rip or.
He might just have to fold.
Yeah, rip or fold here for Matt. You know, with Chris behind him.
Because there's just so much strength being shown here. You rarely see a 3-bet on this kind of board.
Are those no Ditos?
Yeah. Here comes folded. And Chris probably just gets it in.
Yep, all in.
Yeah.
All in.
2 times, please.
2 times.
Kyle drawing to a full house. Moneymaker with.
This is where I had a set of 7s against Chris last time, and he just had the goods. So if Chris continues his run here at Daytona, I'm expecting a scoop from Chris.
Kyle begging for a paired board here.
It's always nice when you win the first run, isn't it?
It's always nice to win the second one too.
Correct.
Parrot!
Yes.
Oh my god!
See, even professionals celebrate shopping.
I went, oh my jeez.
I just see.
I was like, oh, that's gonna, like, when it was a 6, I was like, oh, it's just
bad
a
when
straight on board.
Probably very glad you
This is
didn't go
like
for
my
the
$20
ace
race
blocker
gets through.
there.
That's when I jump up.
Good fool. Sucks to pull A's, but
Gonna chop this one up.
See, if you don't call for it, it won't come.
right.
They say everybody loves a chop pot, but I know a guy in the 2 seat that does not love a chop pot right now.
You dedicated it. You were dedicated there.
We are gonna get a bomb pot going
This
here.
is what it is.
Dealer change.
Alright, hands back, yo.
What do you feel about bomb pots?
Good luck.
I think no
That is
limit
what it
bomb
is.
pots. I like PLO bomb pots so much better, to be honest with you. Just because there's just so much more action and so many more possibilities. But you know, I think they're great. They're a great way to get people out of their comfort zone. Players that are just like pre-flop cards in a
No, that's not what I meant.
call it,
No, that's not what I meant.
sometimes just don't really know what to do with bomb pots and could give everyone a chance to win.
No, I just
composed.
Well, right
No,
up
I
into the
was
dealer
like,
change,
I was
Chris
scared. I said
doing
that
what
I
he
was
does
scared
best, signing
about
autographs
that when I
for
got my-
the fans out there that come out to watch and support him. And you know, when I first met Chris 6 years ago, I tell you we couldn't walk more than 500 feet. Then you know when somebody walks up to him for a
That's
photo
awesome.
and autograph. And the great thing about Chris, and you know, I'll argue it up and down, is he's probably the greatest living ambassador that we have for this game, because he does. He takes every photo, he signs every autograph, and you know he'll stand and have a conversation with
Everybody's gonna see him
with
then.
anybody and everybody. You know, and
Very humble guy.
100%. And I don't say that just because he signs my checks. I said that even before I went to work for him.
That's awesome.
So
Glad to see him here with us today.
yeah, we're glad to be back, and we look forward to the close of 2024 with Delaware North and everybody. Shout out to Fred Guzman and Mr. Stringer, Joe LaRosa, obviously Byron, the entire staff here, Amelia, Sid, for everything that they do to make us feel welcome every time that we come in and make these events a great success.
Yeah, and cheers to many more money makers here.
Yeah, that's one of the things when I started with Chris, a year and a half ago, when we decided when we were looking for partners that we want to find partners that are going to be committed with us, they're going to be long term, that don't want to just do one event with us, that want to grow, and because Chris is looking to leave a legacy behind as a father of three. That's
awesome.
What he wants to do and what he's trying to build here. So.
And he's still playing poker, still growing his brand, doing everything he can to grow poker in general. Great ambassador for the game, as you said, and we'd love to have him here.
Truly is.
Wait, can you sign my boobs? You don't want
Well, that one will go crickets, and we'll go on to the next one.
No, I would never ask you to
table
sign
that.
that.
Something tells me.
I'm not sure what it is, but.
So our VPIPs are still very high for Moneymaker and Shane. Todd coming in there as well.
You gotta listen to yeah,
tips,
I'm gonna go double.
Yeah.
I just was making sure I
Being
was.
in half the hands dealt. Looking for some action.
Huh?
It doesn't. You can't.
It's fine.
Yeah.
It's out there in the chat. If you played any Moneymaker events, which ones did you play in? And did you cash? Love to see some of the results if there's anybody out there that played and had any deep runs in the last 10 days.
Yeah, would love to hear from you guys in the chat. Having a great time playing these cash games and commentating. I always love being here and just being able to watch these guys make art in front of my eyes. Chris Moneymaker here with Pocket Kings, gonna open it up over a couple limps.
Call, actually. There was a call, raised to 125, full.
Daniel does have to talk through the mic and let him know what action is happening.
Is there any 2 cards you would have folded in the spot?
Not gonna call with 9-7 suited. It looks like it's gonna be a 4-way pot. Yeah. Shane getting a little bit loose here. Todd flopping top pair. Do not like to see the ace on with Pocket Kings here.
Chris does have the backdoor nut hearts, just in case.
Yeah.
But I don't think this one's getting through Todd.
Yeah, and those ace-x hands are definitely the ones that get limped the most, get called pre-flop the most. So it's hard to have kings here.
The card I was actually thinking of was the 3 of hearts. That would be a fun one.
Yeah, it does give the king high flush draw to Moneymaker here. He bet the flop, and he's betting the turn as well. Possibly trying to represent, because the ace of hearts is on the board.
Wow.
And gets the fold.
Pretty good.
Shows the king of hearts. Very good bluff coming out here.
And this is once again, I would love the rabbit game.
Yeah.
So what would have been different?
Not many people could find bluffs with Pocket Kings there as well.
No.
Under the gun straddle.
Can we take a vote? Let's put a poll on the
Especially
YouTube.
top being a event as it was. I'm surprised, maybe
Let's
put
put a
Chris
poll
on
on
the
YouTube.
raising 3, ace king, ace queen.
Yeah, I feel like people have been getting a bit tighter post-flop
I
as
didn't
the
say
game goes
whether you
on.
had an ego or not.
They're
You
still
said the
playing
best
pretty
part
much the
about
same
you.
hand
Oh,
pre-flop, but
I got
post-flop
you.
they've been folding their top pairs,
It was
folding
sweet.
the pressure and all that fun stuff.
He was trying to be nice.
I was trying, but apparently it didn't work.
This is why you're divorced twice. You can't take compliments.
Oh my gosh.
Cocktails, anyone? Coffee service?
Oh, now we're getting love advice out there on the felt.
Oh, I made fun of myself.
She made fun of
Yeah.
herself
Just being
hard.
stuck
I wouldn't
between them
even
right
be mad
there.
if she didn't
Yeah,
like it.
yeah.
Just trying to focus on the game
Yeah.
while mom and pop are arguing.
Raised to 125, fold.
Shane opening it with an 8-5 offsuit.
I know I'm good.
Gotta love it.
I mean, I think we've already done bad enough. I mean,
Matt with ace king. The last time we saw this hand, he went all in with
his
it.
wife Tova, so
Decides to raise huge.
To 525.
that was her.
Did I hear 525? Ooh, baby.
Yeah.
I'll take
Alright.
blame for it.
And if Shane calls this, I would love to know what he's smoking.
You did. You said your wife was fat.
I did not say that. I said
That's
we're
passion.
both like
That's all that is.
big, we're not skinny.
We're on a stream here, so we do want that
You said
action.
your wife is fat like me.
8-5, I guess on the bright side, is a hand that isn't going to be dominated a lot by Matt's 3-bet range.
All in. Fold.
Just decides to shove it in there. Doesn't want any smoke right there.
Hey, look. It'll be on the stream
Shane
in like
snap
4
folding his 8-eye.
minutes. He flipped it over. So. I can't.
So far,
I
there
can't-
have been 3 shoves with ace king so far. 2 of them pre-flop.
You're way ahead.
I can't
1 month
win
from
it.
today, if you are looking for the next Moneymaker Tour stop, we will be in the great state of Ohio, in Cincinnati at the Hard Rock Casino. So if you would like to continue to join the Moneymaker Tour, great series coming up there, 20 trophy events, moneymakerpt.com,
Yeah.
including a $1,500 main with a $500,000 guarantee.
Let's go.
Yeah, you guys
He's got a
plan on
blind
to
40,
keep
yeah.
on expanding your areas that you're going to go to?
Yeah, so actually, I fly out to the West Coast. Won't say exactly where, but I have a meeting on Thursday this week. Chris really wants us to get into a little bit more on the West Coast.
Re-raise to 160.
So hopeful that meeting does well, and Could see another international stop in the future for the Moneymaker Tour, so excited for that.
That's awesome. West Coast definitely being the king of gambling over there with Los Angeles and Las Vegas.
It was hard.
And whatnot.
It was hard.
Oh, yeah.
It was hard.
Don't they look alike?
Yeah, they do.
It was the largest $1,700 price point main event that I have been involved with in my career.
Well, you called her.
And we had
He said we look alike.
we had over a $2.1 million prize pool.
She called you fat.
I did not. I did not.
Pretty awesome. We did.
Sorry,
We
I know it's
generated
not
over
me,
$1 million in the
but I
prize
did
pool.
not say
Well,
that.
I got your back.
Well, actually, now you have
I
to step
found
up
it.
where I can't
She gave you a nickname, Tub and Tub.
I did not. I'm sorry. I know it's on me.
Unfortunately, we cannot let the audience not know what she looks like. She has
Yeah, if I would
walk
have
somewhere
to
where I can't
rank the
see
top
her.
3 states
Everyone
in
knows what we're talking about.
poker related, it would definitely be Vegas, then Texas, then Florida.
You let that shit go?
Yeah, Vegas poker will always be Vegas poker.
It's not that. It's
It's,
at all.
Throw out some anger.
Controversy.
the heartbeat, where everybody congregates to, once now, twice a year. And, it'll always be nostalgic for its stories and everything that's come with.
They even got everyone's portraits over at the World Series, all the event winners and all the history that's been made there. Anyways, we're going to be getting into a 4-bet pot.
Oh, no.
Chris Moneymaker 4-betting with Ace-4 offsuit.
Well, I was gonna say that's the kind of flop Chris was looking for. So
He had a real draw. There was cards there as well.
I knew that was my fault.
Shane just setting up folding. He was behind anyway, but
and like I mentioned, also international. If you've never been to the one happy island of Aruba, we're gonna have a $1,500 buy-in, $200K main
Hey,
event.
can you tone down the lights? My hair looks really white on the screen.
When he had his
You might need
It's
some.
in October 4th through the 6th with great pool parties there before. So
I have a tan.
lots of hotel
I need
rooms
some
available.
grill
So
cream.
if you're looking for a vacation in October,
Jesus
come on
Christ.
down to Aruba and join us.
vacation and poker sounds like heaven.
It's a great island, very, very friendly people. I believe
Can you put
I
the
heard
ages
the
up?
tourism is about 80%.
Just so they know that I am the oldest. I mean, if the gray
They're
hair,
very,
white
very
hair
friendly people. So
doesn't tell them.
great spot.
I would never.
The term was.
Oh, that was
He
serious.
thinks we look alike.
You're really
Stop.
stand up for yourself.
Is there anything to stand up?
Woman power.
I
Women
think the alcohol
power.
might be set in here.
Yeah, sometimes when you go to the Rockies,
I'm
that
on your
happens.
side. Do you not remember this?
We're gonna make a full
quads here in a minute.
Already did.
Shame.
Tired of folding quads. But I appreciate the compliment. I think I look like her. She's very pretty.
100. Fold.
Pod raising with
Yeah, I wouldn't say
6
you're
deuce
tough and tough
offsuit.
at all. Very good.
This is for fun poker if I've ever seen it.
100 straight.
I'm just gonna clear that up. It was all hers. Don't stab me in the parking lot, please.
Once again, if you would like to participate in our meetup games, we do have a list, or we did have a list going on for this game, so the next time we do it, make sure to get on over there. And Todd flopping bottom 2 pair.
If this checks through, no, Paul's not gonna let it check through. I gotta expect Todd to put in a raise right here.
Yeah, 2 players with top pair here.
She thinks you're very pretty.
I
Todd
do.
with
I'll be
bottom
like this
2.
is the first time I'm actually being honest.
Looks like he's just gonna call it. No, he ends up
It's hard to
raising
be really be
400.
honest at a poker table. I apologize.
What does Aiden do in this spot?
I mean, I'm
He's got
surprised
the
you didn't let it
backdoor
go on the
king of
Christmas
diamonds.
like that anymore, too. I mean, you had perfect
Went on the
opportunity.
conservative side. And
Yeah,
400.
Probably better.
really sucks to be in between
yeah,
2 people betting like that.
for sure.
Much better.
I mean, Nicole could easily have king queen right there. And
Sunglasses.
What's that?
get us in 2 spots, definitely difficult. So good fold there by Aiden.
Do they still make those?
Ace on the turn might slow down action a little, but Todd
1,000.
You still have a
just
pair.
goes for it.
You have that pair? Back in 92. No?
Oh no. Oh, it's 2 pair. Okay, fair enough.
Probably afraid of
I
ace
mean,
king.
regardless, I don't care.
I do 7. I fold up.
I never mind
Alright,
getting
6
lost.
deuce was
Yeah,
going.
I would have kept the hat. I would would have kept the whole
I wonder if
outfit.
people are going to
put it in a
start calling him
box.
more
What?
now they've shown a 3-bet with 60s offsuit.
20 years later, trying to put it on.
I would assume so.
No, we're down real bad. We sign it, we sell it. We're down real bad.
Yeah, like I said earlier, you know, Shane, Chris, and Todd, top 3 VPIPs hanging around that 50% mark.
I lost it for 2 years. So. Look at the freaking white hair. Come on, seriously, man.
It doesn't look nowhere near like
No, it's
now,
white.
though, right?
Look on
Doesn't
the
same
stream.
like it
It's
is now.
fucking white. It's like
It was not cheap.
Another one in the cuss jar.
We moved and
Yeah.
we moved. I couldn't find it.
But at
We
least
just
I
happened to
still
move 2
have
years
hair.
later. And it was in the attic in a box.
It's better than most, honestly.
Raise to 60. So it's full, raise to 60.
Opening it up with 4 deuce suited. Ooh, ace king for Aiden. Might get a huge raise here.
It probably makes what, 2 1/4 here, 250.
Raise to
275.
275.
Oh!
All in.
Ah, Nicole. Wow.
Could that be?
Not quite all in.
Nicole?
Well, whatever.
Very
job,
interesting.
Rachel.
I guess turning her hand. She is
I
short
stood up
stacked.
for her and I said she was nice.
She has over 1,000, no?
She has
No,
about 600 something.
635, okay.
Yeah.
I might be a little bit now.
All right.
I guess she just decided to YOLO
Oh,
it.
and Matt with the queens. Wow.
Wow.
Now what does he do here? Try flatting. Maybe he's shoving himself. What's his stack size?
All in.
Yeah, he re-shoves him.
I can't see Aiden folding.
I can't either.
It's still up. It still counts.
He's definitely in a little bit of pain though.
Yeah, it's not the most fun call, but
There's so much dead money. Wow, he lets it go. Taking the risk-averse route here.
I call $5 more.
So I need to fold ace king.
Twice, or you don't have to?
Whatever you want.
You have,
Twice
no,
is nice.
you have a pair?
Nope.
Looks like they might be
What?
running it twice.
10-8, 10-8,
I wanted to
Turn them
gamble.
up here.
10-8.
Do I have to?
Oh
turn
my
it
God!
up?
I thought I was like, I almost folded. Twice. Go twice. She wants to go
Everyone's going to
twice.
see it regardless. So.
No, you
Go
do not,
twice.
You do not have to.
All right.
She wants to go
the
twice.
stream knows.
Are we going twice?
Yeah.
I don't care. You don't.
Yeah,
You don't.
twice.
You
If
do
I
not
hit
have
the
to
hand,
show.
I'm gonna show you.
You can hit.
Well, I sure hope so.
You can go
We don't
twice.
just hit and we're like, oh god, I still won, but whatever.
well, not looking at table here.
Yeah, yeah.
What's going on?
Whatever she wants.
Yeah,
I
that's
just
what
was
it
gonna
seems
fold.
Chris gonna flop a set.
Wow.
Wow, set over the set. My
No
goodness.
way.
Does get rid of a queen if they are running it twice.
Makes a flush.
Yeah, trips. Or
Maybe
a
you
set, not
forgot.
even
Maybe you
the
maybe
best
you
hand.
No, I know exactly what I
He's
do.
got spade.
Yeah, I
Yeah, it
see
takes
it.
away a
Maybe
dime
it's
from
changed.
this fold.
No, I know exactly
Couldn't
what
have
I
been
am.
thrilled to see that.
Oh, I thought I was. I
But there
almost
were no
folded,
hearts on
honestly.
that, so
Like a raise and a
Let's see
re-raise
what
all in.
happens.
That's got to be you. I
That's
was going to say, that's got to be you.
flop for
It's an
Nicole.
open ender.
6 of hearts, one time.
Oh, well,
Yeah,
she
she
does
gets
get
Are you mad at me?
Why would I be mad at you?
You want that call.
I didn't.
Bottom
I
board
just
is 7 of spades, 5 of diamonds, 8 of diamonds, king of diamonds.
Why would I be
I
mad
just
at you?
wanted to play the hand so bad.
Yeah,
I can't
Nicole had to fade the diamond draw too. You almost made 2 flushes.
Honestly,
Yeah, I guess Aiden
I
was
was
saving a
either
bit of
all in or
money there,
full.
'cause ace
I
king
mean,
wouldn't
when
have
he
been good
raised
either.
and then you went all in, I'm like, what do I do with queens?
Oh, I could have beat. I would have beat ace queen, ace king twice.
You had ace king there?
Was that ace? Oh,
I mean,
I had 4 deuce of diamonds.
She rubbed that in real fast.
no, I wasn't.
I wish you'd have been it.
She does beat ace king twice.
I didn't know what I was like. I was like, all I thought was the stream's gonna rattle me for
Yeah,
folding
yeah.
queens. I mean,
Nicole gonna
That's
be
what he was
continuing
thinking too. He's
her
like,
short
this is
stack
dead.
run.
How could I ever fold this hand?
Punch skills, coffee soda.
but what do you,
Matt's gonna be in a
what would you
round
do with
for
queens?
folding
You
queens,
either
but
push or you fold, right?
Yeah,
Queens might have been a little nitty fold there.
I mean,
They
what,
would have
what
been
else?
That's the
super
one that's
hard.
bad. If you're in a cash game, you'd be like, ah, it doesn't matter. That was just-
I don't even want
Well,
to.
that's what
But
I
here you're
said.
just like, God damn it, how could I
I
ever?
don't have any idea. What? How many?
So one more trophy event tomorrow at 1 o'clock, $500
Let's
buy-in,
finish. Let's get another.
$15,000 guarantee. It starts at 1 o'clock tomorrow, so get on down here for the final Moneymaker Tour event here in
went all in.
Daytona Beach. Once again, I want to thank everybody here in Daytona Beach
I just
uh,
he
for all
raised
their
and you
support
went all in. I'm like,
over the last year and a
That's-
half.
that's-
of our
that's-
tour, and
that's not what I.
love growing with you guys.
And then he probably
We love
wins.
hosting you
No,
guys.
you.
Yes,
he has
like I
a
said,
set
hope
over
to
set.
be back again soon.
No,
So,
I don't call because he's.
Tonight's event is just wrapping up. It's the last 186.
My point was
currently 66 entries, almost a 10K prize pool, doubling that 5K guaranteed win. So nice turnout for that trophy as well.
I mean, that was exactly what I thought.
Main event numbers yet?
So the main event had 239 total entries, created a prize pool of $322,650. We're slated to bring back 31 players tomorrow. We don't have the official numbers, and the reason why we don't have the official payouts is in the event of a double elimination tonight, we might bring back 30 players, and everybody that comes back on day 2 is in the money. So we know what the tentative payouts are going to be, but there's always that chance you have a double knockout at the end of the night and it changes all the payouts. So we don't want to put any official numbers out tonight. It'll be on moneymakerpt.com in the morning, or you can also follow us on our social channels on Facebook, Instagram, and X at Moneymaker Tour. And all the numbers will be there. Plus, see all the results and our upcoming counts.
I'm like, but the only thing I think of was that this is
top 12.5%.
And then you said somebody said something about pocket queens, and I'm like, oh yeah.
For this tournament, $1,500 buy-in.
And there is Byron Rodriguez.
With what?
Going out of your camera
Why do you
grade.
even worry about
Tournament director here for
Aren't you the one that just said I'm going to
Daytona.
hold until the whole
That's because I don't want my wife to be
Orange City. So here they're going to be having a series there. I saw that announcement come out at the end of September. So excited to see that it was over there actually last night, and a few days before saw the expansion, some of the construction going on there. Looks like it's going to be a great spot for Central Florida players
No, I just
to play in.
So getting into this hand, we are 4 ways here. Looks like a single raise pot.
I know, it's all good.
No money
you're
maker.
good. Don't worry.
Yeah.
That's a shock.
The key player's missing.
All right, we have 4 players. We'll go ahead and put that 3 players.
Bottom set.
Yeah, king high board here. Kyle having a few backdoors and end up checking through.
That'll spice things up a little bit. I'm sure Shane's not going anywhere.
For sure.
Kyle picking up second pair, top kicker.
Cole still with bottom set. Ends up just calling, trying to keep everyone in here. Would be a disaster if the straight comes out.
Yeah, she's definitely looking for a clean river here. And that's about as clean as it gets.
Yeah. Now Kyle just has a bluff catcher here if Nicole ends up raising. There weren't really any draws on the flop that
Sound like my bulldog.
could be bluffing. And Nicole's
I got an English bulldog and
I
a French
see
bulldog.
Kyle
You
Foldem.
cannot be anywhere. You have to leave the windows open when it's 110.
Yeah, like I said, just a bluff catcher here, and
Could be what I'm feeding them, but I make their food.
you
So.
only really beat Queen Jack, which was folded by Shane.
Yeah, good fold.
Kyle making a good fold.
What happened?
Well,
Somebody-
I'm going to leave on that note. It was
we
a
get rid of
pleasure
smartwatches?
chatting with you, and
No,
enjoy the rest of the stream. I
Really?
believe the
Because
guys
you
are
looked at that and said, "Ooh, I
gals are
gotta
playing
go all in."
till 10 o'clock tonight.
No.
Who knows? They might even play longer.
No.
But hope everybody enjoys the stream. Once again, thank you for all the support to everybody out there watching, listening.
All stuff.
Have a good night.
Have a good night. Everyone, please be sure to check out our Moneymaker Tour the next time it comes into town.
He may be lucky enough to get Tony in the booth again on Monday, but he's very busy on final table, so we'll see. But
Alright,
it's
so we
me,
have a button
Ryan. I'm back.
straddle.
It's him, Ryan.
Oh, you guys held down the fort. Awesome. Got to listen to some of your commentary. There were some big hands and some sets and some craziness.
Yeah.
Chips splashing around, huh?
Yeah, anytime Chris Moneymaker's in the game, you know there's going to be some craziness. And Shane.
So this game is kind of a special game for tonight. Normally we're running 1-2 no limit, 2-5 no limit, a bunch of different Omaha versions. We decided to make this 2-5 a little bit deep stack special for Moneymaker in the meetup. We're glad to see the turnout we had for it, and we're excited to run. I hear you telling people about how to get on a stream game. Definitely an option. Going to be in both rooms now, which is very exciting. Orange City has their streaming table. So yeah, we look forward to having opportunities to get everybody wanting to be involved in streaming games, even if it's a special deep stack 2-5 or a fun PLO game of some sorts.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
We'd love to see some new faces in town.
Absolutely.
We got a bunch of Daytona locals on this table right now. This pretty much just looks like a normal 2-5 no limit game, to be honest with you.
So
But they-
Emilio, I did slam a Rockstar while I was on my little few-minute break there. So I'm really going to amp this up for the last push. I don't know if you're ready. You might
Don't worry,
want
I'll
to do
be-
some stretching. We're going to go.
I'll be sure to turn down your mic a little bit.
We're going to go. I mean, we're in.
It's on you.
I did go out there and get a sneak peek at the players. Good vibes at the table. Everyone's kind of having fun, even if you're stuck a little bit. Good place to play poker, get on a stream, make some history, maybe make a meme out of yourself here. Checking that VPIP stat, you know how it goes. But, you know, the game of poker is a long game. This is just one session. A lot of these players have played together before. That's only the last time we see them.
For sure. All these players are experienced poker players. Some recreational, some professional, but they've been around.
So you never played like a full summer?
They've taken their bad beats,
You
they've
can't
taken
go
their
off of my
highlights.
questions just because you want to
Aiden on a tear right now with 5K in his
I'll be
stack.
honest. So in 2004, no, 2005. Sorry, 2005. We went out. How much is it? 25.
Raised to 30.
In 2005,
Chris is in the middle of a story and just happens to find 2 Qs.
And he just calls.
With your family?
With a family. Yeah, we rented a house. We're going to do the whole thing. We got out there. It was like 115 degrees. My wife said,
That was a weird move by Matt. I thought there was a 3-bet huge
Dry
tournament.
heat is so much worse. Than
I'm
When I
honestly
lived in
surprised
Vegas, I've
Chris
never
didn't
been
want
that
to
hot.
raise to get a heads
it's
up
hot here,
against Shane.
but
No one with an ace or king in their hand, which means an ace will come on the board.
Feels like every single time someone has queens
No, that's
or
not
kings
what-
or
that's
something
not what
like that, ace has been coming.
What happened was,
what happened was
when that happened,
I played with a little bit of too many fires.
It's a 6-way pot,
Oh, I checked.
What kind of nit folds in this action?
honestly.
I don't know what I had.
Wow, king of Karen.
that's a good sign.
Really not adding much dynamic here. I mean, I guess if Chris hits a set, Kyle would make a straight. Who knows, he'll still be in.
Wow.
But it does check through, which kind of an amazing.
Really? What about
Yeah, this is just the most uneventful board I've ever seen in my life.
This is how you win the absolute minimum with
You know what?
a big pair.
you should really look at your cards when someone raises.
6 ways, too.
And you just
Shane may
flash all
think he's
30.
good, and then Moneymaker can slow roll, and that'd be fun.
I see a
Not
pair
the
of
best
queens.
run out.
Oh, he showed it too quick.
A pair of queens.
I think
I
I can't
didn't
beat
look
that.
at my
It's
cards.
good.
Missed opportunity
You
there.
kidding?
I just called
Tens and
$30.
queens, no 3-bet, left the pot kind of small.
We did it on
Heard the
purpose. That's
clock
when I
run in the
started asking
background.
you
That's
questions.
registration play ending.
I paid her to go on top of it.
5K guarantee tonight that they doubled, which is awesome. So I look forward to everyone coming out tomorrow to playing the last official trophy event.
He's not full.
$500 buy-in, nice guarantee on it, 1 o'clock.
You probably do.
Coming out, while you're here, it's your last chance to maybe grab some Moneymaker merch before they hit the road, but you'll have plenty of opportunities to grab that new Daytona Beach and Orange City
Right,
merch.
and he made it $30.
Definitely looks good, lightweight material, all kinds of options. So if you want to represent, we got you covered.
Daytona's the land of opportunity for sure.
After
That's
start
it.
going
That's
around,
right.
big
You don't have to go to a flea market to get a decent deal on
Well,
show.
the
We got you
ace,
covered.
the ace, you can slow it down.
No, but
Ours
No, I'm
are
saying like
whole
when
free.
they got over there,
And
I
there's a
was
double
like,
pitch.
I was like, well, this sucks.
I threw two
Somebody
cards.
bet. Somebody bet.
Yeah, I was.
Throwing
it got
2
around to the
cards
button, I
extra
thought he
down
was
instead of
grabbing
1,
chips
but
to
it
raise.
might
thought he
have
dropped
figured
the
out
black.
your
We're not
end.
playing crazy pineapple.
Two cards at once.
I love that game.
I'm pretty sure it's this, yeah.
Pretty sure.
I won't keep my cards from now on.
You know what? Random card theory. Game on.
I mean, they didn't look at their cards.
But you do have the option to switch them.
Oh, you do?
Go fish.
Musical cards. Music stuff like a hand.
Here, I'll take both of those cards.
All right.
Matt is
so
lively.
Calls 10, fold.
The
fold.
Rockies and the spirit definitely inside of him right now.
Calls 10, fold, fold.
See a little Red Bull action behind Dr. Fischel.
Raise to
Todd
50.
opening her up here to $50.
Jack 10 versus Ace 10, not the kind of situation you find yourself in.
Not Todd, what's his name?
And call.
The action tracker is a little bit slow here, but we're getting
That's
there.
alright.
Matt W opening it up
All
here.
right, we have 4 players.
84 suited, he can make some straight flushes, or 1.
Check.
Matt picking up a straight flush draw.
Well, straight and a flush draw.
That's 110.
He's gutted for the straight and he has a flush.
Yeah.
That's all good.
Fold.
It's getting late. I told you that Rockstar was really right there.
I know I'm being judged very, very severely for saying strap.
Yes, I know all 61 viewers are watching you. When you said a pair of twos earlier or threes, my old poker boss would have said they're deuces and trays and smacked my hand with a ruler. That's how they did it in regular school.
They should just bring that back for auditions, to be honest with you.
All right, so we
It kind of
have a
is like that.
straddle
It is
Very
over.
dangerous in our auditions, yeah.
So,
Good
what
cop,
is
bad cop, but we have 2 bad
the
cops.
percentage of UCB's high rollers? What's the percentage?
I think
are
the
back
stare
to their
in the auditions is pretty much going to accomplish the same effect
The
as
poker
getting
face.
wins.
No, not percentage.
Hold on a minute. Let me pull another number out of my head.
Dealer audition. No one talks. They turn their hands up.
Dude,
and they wait
if
for
you
me to
didn't
read
laugh,
them.
she
Looking
would
at
have been
sometimes
all
really
about
bad
that. You
hands.
started
Yeah,
laughing.
sometimes
Come
you
on,
just
man.
get in physical pain just from doing it. So
Normally in poker, there's a reason why
39.3.
someone turns their hand over at the river, and in audition they turn over a
You didn't even wait for the
10-4.
question.
There's nothing you can
You
hear them.
just rattle the number. Like,
Why is no one talking?
I mean, fair enough. He's
Yeah,
asked, been asked
they're
that question
kinda
many
tough.
times.
No way.
But, you know, we got tough dealers.
About other people.
I get asked a lot of
You know, you don't see in a cash game. We'll probably see a bunch on Monday is walks. No walks in a cash game. I know straddles on it's even more difficult.
And a lot of blind versus blind scenarios, too.
True.
This might be the lowest ever.
Yeah, in a tournament, you end up playing like 70% of some of the hands you play against the people either to your left or to your right.
Oh, this is. We got a limped pot here. Pot with the straight draw.
Turns it into a semi-bluff and takes it down.
Trying to get it out of them.
There's the beautiful hand with queens and tens.
Not really much going on there.
Can we get a V-tip alert? How do we know what the V-tip is?
We'll get the V-tip alert.
God, if I have a big decision.
You ask and you shall receive.
well, I actually think it's like because they have to redo it. Like, that's the only reason I think it's like that.
Shane,
I will say the
58.
V-pip is slightly off because I don't know how the
Mine
bomb
can't be that
pot
high.
affects it.
Last time was
I'm not
78.
sure, 'cause
It's
everyone
probably like
plays
18 right now. And every time I play, I get my
Weird
ass.
because I feel like some players have played higher than around 70% or closer. It just seems weird. Our last few cash games definitely had higher numbers than this. So I think there's some weird thing about doing the bomb pot, but
Why didn't he
you
get
can
started?
see who definitely is volunteering to play more hands than others.
Yeah.
Just get me out.
There are players here that are just here to play, and they don't care what kind
Good
of
effort,
hands
though.
they
The lag players are called the loose.
It wouldn't have been yours,
Hey, that
though.
would've
Been
been
his.
laggy players.
It's okay. He was late anyways. That was supposed to be his hand, though. All right.
I don't know if you're familiar with the legendary Gavin Smith. Unfortunately, taken
everyone.
from us way too soon. Gavin, legendary poker player, well known in the 2000s, probably the
that how it
funniest,
works?
most friendly guy. We had him at an event, one of the old poker rooms I worked at, and what makes it stand out is watching Chris get this massage for the last few hours. Gavin played a sit-and-go tournament. We had sit-and-goes, and since he was the celebrity, he could jump from table to table. The poor massage girl couldn't keep up because he'd be playing 4 or 5 sit-and-goes at once because he was the special guest. And he got about an 8-hour tableside massage, but he played massage tables all the time.
What?
Get some exercise there for the missus.
Yeah,
I'm probably
so
going to be
it's a
like
fun Gavin Smith story. Great laugh, great gambler, fun
I was gonna guess he
personality.
was a jazz player.
I don't even.
No, he just left us too soon. One of the legendary
Over?
poker personalities of the
It's not going to be very
2000s.
much more than that. I keep folding.
Looks like this is another limped
Oh.
pot, I would assume.
I just was asking if you had it.
It is bomb
I
pot
thought I'd
time.
be
2
more-
kings and an 8 on one board, and the old deuce straight 10 on the other board. On the bomb pots, we do see the players' hands as they go around. They all lift in.
I'm terrible.
So we got a quick catch up on who has what. I do see a king out there. So
We
that's
go.
trips at least for
We play
money maker.
pickleball. It's a bomb. Can we play tackle pickleball?
That
there are
has an
two
ace
boards,
for
lot of-
gutter.
lot of-
Nicole
wait,
has
Can we
five
play
pair,
tackle
ace kicker.
pickleball?
It's going to get her out.
Aiden is the one to bet here. He's queen 10 on the bottom board.
Yeah, he's winning one board.
Moneymaker did decide to check, maybe worried about some kicker issues.
It's 100. Both.
Matt, you okay?
The great thing about a bomb pot is it's, the card distribution.
Mentally,
That
no.
king comes out on the other board. You don't know what
Physically, I
happens.
think so. The
Yeah.
doctor said yes.
Sure. You also just have no idea what everyone else has. Like, there's no action pre-flop for you to know if someone has a better
Somebody in
turn or
that corner.
anything like
You're not going
that.
to really range bust them there. You're
Yeah.
playing blind.
Shane deciding to float both boards with a couple overs on the bottom.
Very live on the top board. Nope.
Aiden picking up a 10 on both boards might think he's good. Since the turn went check, check, check. And it checks him again.
Check.
Very small pot for that. Trips for Moneymaker.
Yeah.
10 on the top, 10 on the bottom.
I guess he was just worried about his
Kings
kicker.
on the bottom.
Or you got confused. There's too many cards.
I wish I had your king deuce.
Wow. Great hand.
We are trying to highlight the players here in this
I'm
stream.
folding my hand. I looked up.
What we're saying is not that important. We're rambling. These players are
There's
like,
a bump on it. I was just folding
Yeah,
it.
these are the guys playing, I think.
you got a poker legend there in C2 who already has multiple scores this year, including a big 7-figure win. Won $2.5 million in 2003 and is still on a roll 20-something years later with his own poker tour.
Pulling out her too, right?
Yeah.
And
You know,
jet setting.
Yeah,
I read on a magazine that Moneymaker doesn't even practice.
No?
He's not really, he says he plays online, but he
But I get
doesn't
this
go into
because I had to
solvers or
do that.
anything like that, from what I've heard.
Yeah, he's been a sponsored pro when PokerStars was doing it, and he has some other days.
Now using two hands. Now it's getting real sketchy.
He does.
No, I was putting it back.
Hold on one
Sorry.
second.
Now he's using two hands. Now it's getting
Sorry, I was putting it back.
Let Matt get his.
There's only like 14 cameras.
Moneymaker's
on me right
hosted a
now.
couple
Now it's
seminars.
getting
I've seen
real
one or two of them, and he can be pretty insightful. But he has hundreds of thousands of
That's
hands
mine,
under
all
his
the
belt
way over
now
there.
in the 20-something years. And he was an accountant before he became a pro, so he definitely has the numbers knowledge.
Yeah, for sure.
I think everybody has an idea of how the pros play, but they all kind of think about it a little bit different, whether it's ranges and the math or the people reading skills. It's the balance
Yeah.
of doing it all of it, and you get that with the years. And the numbers help, and sitting at the table for that long helps, but kings even help more.
Yeah.
Makes decisions a lot easier. This
the
time
words
at
out of
3
my
bets instead of playing the queen slow like you did before.
Yeah, I still even Shane once again.
Good neighbors to have. A lot of action between Shane and Chris.
Heads up.
Shane's probably going to try and win one and sneak a brownie out.
Another ace high board with Chris with pocket kings again.
There's the old adage that says pocket kings are ace magnets. Every time you
Yeah.
have them, an ace comes on the flop.
The last time he had kings, he did end up turning it into a bluff because he had a king high flush blocker.
Thank you, sir.
Not many players can do that.
Chris has done what a lot of poker pros have done. You win a World Series event, they attract you to the cash games to try and get some of that money, and then the bigger cash games end up being mixed games, and you go on tour, and then you start becoming more efficient at mixed games, and that's kind of the progression of some of the pros from the 90s and 2000s is, now they all play big high stakes mixed games,
Sometimes the best games are in PLO.
Yeah, well, even the mixed games now, they can do these crazy 12 to 20 game, they'll have 20 plaques on the table. And to make chat have fun, we can talk about Badusi, Badasi, and Baduki, and triple draw, and single draw, and go down the list there. It's interesting how many different games there are. They even do, it kind of fell off, but last year they made a push for the, what was it called, where you got rid of all the small cards. I played one event at the Aria, and I bubbled. They got rid of all the 5 through whatever, and the 6 was high and low. So
It's definitely enough to make a dealer cry.
yeah. So there's been every few years they try and invent a new way to do poker. It's like big blind Indian tournaments, and actually worked out really good. Short deck, thank you, chat. Yeah, I bubbled, so I can't remember.
Yeah.
That's Charles in chat. I mean Joey. Thank you.
You ever heard of a Squid Game bomb pot?
No.
So it's a 3-board bomb pot. Whichever one has the lowest river gets mugged.
Yeah, it's.
It sounds terrible,
I made a
right?
joke earlier with all the cards in play in these mixed games. You throw 52 cards face up, the first player that can grab 5 cards to make a royal wins.
Yeah, wow.
That should be the cards.
Hey, if they're down, I'm down.
How about Chicago? High club in the hole wins half the pot. Nah, shit, I haven't watched enough movies.
No.
That's those old Wild West games where they'd fix it where the guy'd give his buddy the ace of clubs. And high club in the hole wins half the pot.
Matt has a bit of a decision here. He would have to think that... Oh, looks like he's going for a bluff raise.
550.
Very strong 550 announced to the dealer.
Yeah, and to 2 people as well. Not a lot of people can find bluffs on 3 Broadway boards. But it looks like this one's going to get through. Very good bluff here.
Wow.
It's a tough call there.
Very tough.
I think
Yeah.
Todd announced a call.
I just saw him throwing his.
No, I think he
cards
said,
down.
I'm going to call here, and then turned it up in front of him.
Yeah, fair enough.
That's makes Matt a little sick. I think it was a great move by Matt. I think Todd's the right player to do that against, but Todd got a little sticky.
Maybe if he just went all in or something like that, he would have gotten it through.
Or maybe Todd's better than me, and he read that a verbal announcement to the dealer is a little weaker than I would have thought.
Maybe.
All right, you guys got on the button.
There's the psychology of what you do and how you're being judged, and the layers of psychology. Am I representing? What do they think I'm doing? What do I think that they think that I'm doing?
Oh, 10, you're 20. Okay.
Yeah, it's also kind of a risky move,
Here.
betting into two people as well. One that's already open and one that's called.
And Todd could have been way behind.
Yep.
Yeah.
He just happened to have him out kicked.
Boom, boom, boom.
It is getting to the point where the players have been probably told how long they're playing till. Some players may stay around and play another type of game or keep this game going on a different table. Some players may be calling it after this. You may see that chasing some losses or, trying to go a little crazy before.
Me neither.
Am I onto something?
Never.
Yeah, let's do it again.
Looks like we got a raise coming up for Moneymaker with 9-8 offsuit.
I hate 9-8 because every time I've had it, I lose to ace king when it comes. Queen 10 jack.
It's not recommended on the solver side of things to open. However, Matt does flop top pair.
That doesn't mean to steal.
Moneymaker with the gut shot
I was hoping.
and just ends up folding it.
I like to make fun of people that stack blue and yellow chips in big games. That means they don't tip. Just kidding, Chris.
I think most people just see those kind of chips as tipping chips anyway.
It's my favorite when you walk through a poker room on a big stake game and see someone with all the small chips stacked. It's the most obnoxious thing. We'll give Chris a pass. He's pretty exhausted from the massage and the brownie mix. It's a tough duo to.
He should make a brand.
And he has to be on his toes because at any point Shane might make a move on him. So
Massage brownie mix.
yeah, that's right. You have to knead it or massage the brownie.
Sounds like a Little Debbie's kind of snack.
We can go down a lot of rabbit holes there. I'm going to keep it PC and we're just going to move on. PC.
I mean, I know that you're
That keeps
like
me out of the
generating
HR
a lot of body temperature.
Matt W. battling back after his loss with Ace-5 a few hands ago. Finds the suited version, which I don't know the solvers, but Ace-5 back in the day was considered
went through that
premium
about a
starting
year
hand
ago.
over a lot of other ace combos.
Yeah, the solver likes using Ace-5 suited specifically as a bluff. Like when you're gonna do a 4-bet bluff or something like that, mainly because you're just blocking aces and you have 33% chance to win the pot anyways, even if your opponent has like kings or aces or something like that.
You got a heart right there with your Ace-5, and then you have a wheel draw. It looks like the best hand's going to be sitting on the Ace-5 anyways. No, Queen Tray, diamonds. So 4 diamonds versus a gutter and an over.
Yeah, Moneymaker deciding to bet his flush.
I'll probably do it.
No.
Matt gonna continue.
I got the no, sir.
Not being dissuaded by Moneymaker yelling no at him from across the table. Queen on the turn for Moneymaker.
That gives him a huge equity stranglehold.
He might be checking this back though, because he doesn't really have to bluff head his hand anymore.
I would check. I'd let the other guy build the pot for me, but that's why I'm sitting here.
Yeah. I think one of the most profitable lines in poker is just bet flop, check turn, and then bluff catch river. However, Chris does end up just betting here and takes it down.
Oh, he's using the yellow chip to reward John. Good job, Chris. Good job, John.
Think.
That was hand 72, it says. That's crazy. Let's see what's
That's
going
all?
on here. That is all, but remember we did maybe lose some hands at the beginning of the stream. You see Aiden keeping that lead. 4 players to the good and 4 players with work to do. Matt W. really having some work to do to catch up here.
Yeah, these kind of represent the VPIP too. Kyle just kind of
9:30. I
being
know
in the
going to like
middle
11.
Oh, you guys are still playing.
with his low VPIP, not really getting too much action here.
It's different. They are pretty deep,
Alright.
some of these stacks. Even with the straddle on for 10. Way
Better
deep
rate.
in this game.
I mean, if you get a $20 straddle, though, it ends up being like a 100 big blind game with 2K.
Still decent. Your average 1-2 no limit game, are you buying for a couple hundred? Someone puts a straddle on, takes you down like 60 bigs.
Yeah.
The whole game.
Aiden opening with ace jack suited here. Gonna get quite a few calls.
Remember old high stakes poker episode where Gabe Kaplan says, let's raise the blinds up, meaning there was no action going. Force the players to play a little bit. They're too deep.
That's awesome.
Monotone board. I get to say it first this time. Thank you. I beat
Round
him.
of applause.
He's very quick on the draw. It's like right out of the box there. But yeah, once again, a monotone board with no player at all having a spade. Unbelievable.
Yeah, Shane having a baby straight draw. Todd with an ace. Aiden with a better ace. He has a wow. That's a fold. Ace 9 offsuit.
Yeah, why even chase? You have a pair of aces, but there's 3 spades out there. Why you head way behind?
It's like, man, he's crushing it right now.
Yeah, I guess they just put Aiden as type player. When you're winning a lot, typically people try to stay out of your way.
No, because there are 1,000 like everywhere. Even when I saw people cashing in, I'm like, man, this game is deep.
Meanwhile, if you're down a bunch of money, people are gonna try to get involved in as many pots as possible with you.
How about a real quick, I'm not a bot check. Any no bots in the
There's
chat?
only 4 people watching it. And
No Joey. No, there's 80-something watching. That's what we're trying to figure out.
Okay. C5 straddle. Big one.
A lot of people are probably out enjoying their Saturday nights, but you know what? We're happy
I
to
think
have
there's a lot of
everyone
people at the gym right now just trying to get that Saturday grind on, and they got this on the treadmill. Maybe their headphones and they can't reach the buttons to type to us. They're just watching and enjoying us as they get that last mile in. That's what I'm thinking. I'm going with that.
Yeah.
Or
do
they
have a
are
lot
eating
of-
chips and dip and their hands are dirty and they can't type.
We got a lot of buff poker players around.
Man,
too.
Kyle's having a great Saturday. He's been on the stream since the beginning. And PZ.
Because Nicole
That's kind of a
told
bot
him.
name, but I appreciate you.
You ever play against Garrett?
PZ2 would have convinced me.
I'm
Garrett
a bot.
Alstein?
It's going to be hard to get another 7 out there.
Shane could be opening with a classic 69.
But I don't know. You see all them
Aiden
pass
just calling with pocket sevens.
I don't think Gabe ever really played
We got a wide variety of hands here. Not Broadway. And we got a Broadway flop.
Can't be as far away as you could on
struggling
that board.
2-5 player.
Yeah, not much action going to go down here.
No, I'm making a joke. I thought it was maybe he saw
Aiden for
better.
now
He's
is
like,
going to be
I don't
good.
know.
Check.
Well, they all start there. It's like usually.
Matt with a pair of 4s now.
You said 0, you started at 0, so you got one.
As a fold.
I had a grilled chicken salad from the bar here and restaurant at Daytona Beach Racing and Card Club. What did you have for dinner, Amelia?
That's some nuts.
There you go.
No, I saw nothing.
I also snacked on some Kudo protein popcorn. Shout out to Kudo. I get nothing out of it, but if they wanted to give me some for free, it is delicious. White cheddar being the bomb and the garlic parmesan.
Got some. All I had was some mixed nuts today.
There you go.
500.
And some Dr. Pepper.
500.
I'm going to try to turn away from Chick-fil-A and I'm going to go the back way and avoid all that.
You're going to try. Try is a keyword.
Yes, I'm going to be successful doing that.
Shocking to
Got an early soccer game to go to. I can't be in a food coma tonight.
I'll see you there in 40 minutes.
500.
No, you will not.
20 to call.
I'm going to go there tomorrow. How about that?
You can't.
Well, that's the problem.
Unless you're trying to rob the place.
Whoa! No, I'm opening a food truck that sells fried chicken sandwiches on Sundays in front of Chick-fil-A.
That'd be something.
Yeah.
Get back at him.
I'd have to make a lot of money on Sunday to pay the rest of the week. Actually, the Chick-fil-A over here on, I don't get over here a lot, this International, they got the Raising Cane's across the street. So Raising Cane's is your go-to on Sunday now, I guess.
They're fighting.
Yeah. Moneymaker is a card rack. That's how he makes chip final tables. What do you think? Queens, kings, queens.
Yeah, he's been
7
hurry up.
deuce. This guy's a card rack.
getting a lot of love from
even
the
or
deck.
do I owe you money?
Over
Definitely
not
get
a
the
lot
distribution.
of love from the board so
That's
far.
perfect prepayment.
Next one will be next one you owe. Okay?
Takes it down pre-flop with
He's
pocket
one of us.
queens.
Yeah, he won so many hands in a row. All his yellow chips are gone.
You know where you're
Yeah, I'm just gonna have to get
safely
a
and securely on
color
my
down
account.
at some point.
Okay.
Hello, Bethany.
Meanwhile, out in the field, they were down to, I think, 5 or 6 tables when I went earlier.
Is he gonna know
It's going
why?
to be a long grind for those folks tonight, playing down the bag and come back tomorrow and battle it out to make the final 6.
Todd's gonna get Dorito fingers on the cards.
Perfect.
No.
How do you know when your chips have been?
Maybe it's a way of marking the cards.
Yeah. How do you? No, I mean like.
Not gonna open it up with pocket
cards have
jacks
been-
here.
No.
Bernie, he'll let me know if he doesn't have them. 200. Raise to 200.
Uses the orange chip to raise the 200.
Flex.
Oh.
Yeah. Ace-6 offsuit, not much of a flex.
His computer is
No, I
just,
mean,
like,
using the orange
right in
chip.
the
Yeah.
background. So like you can see when it just it registers that it's been it. You can see like they're gonna
We get a
be like
4-bet
in,
here.
in like C6. You know,
Yep.
you know,
4-bet
start
jam.
flipping it.
Shane, yeah, snap folding.
Uh-oh. Aiden's going to pull an orange chip into his stack. There's a paranoia he used to have, superstitious at the table about having a single odd-colored chip, even if it's a big chip. So if I play a tournament, I don't want a single black chip or a single green chip. I don't like it. I don't know why.
Or what will happen?
I just won't like it. And then it manifests in my head, and I think it has something to do with what's going to happen in the outcome.
So your mental game is so strong, you're saying,
What?
that you let a chip, oddly colored chip,
You
tilt
said
it.
that. I didn't say that.
Okay.
Maybe if you double her up.
First you said game like I have one, and then you said something about mental. That's correct.
Shuttle again, shuttle.
You're easy.
Well, we knew that already.
That's why I play split pot games, because even I can find half pots.
Literally.
Yeah, you just have to throw down your cards at some point. You don't really have to put in the effort.
Yeah, it's hard for me to screw that up. I can get half the pot with having crap cards. I'm in.
Alright, it's gonna be 40 to call right here.
That's why we play high-low.
I did. It was fun.
Call.
Matt gonna open it up to 40 with queen 10 suited. Shane dominated. Aiden might 3-bet in position here.
Call.
No.
Call.
Looks like it's gonna be another multi-way pot here.
Dirty diaper time. He's got 2 flush draws, does
Here we go.
Todd.
Come on, flop the
So
nuts.
you're all in.
What would that be?
The ace 4-5.
4, 5, 6 would be tough.
6 players.
6 players in this pot. Oh, we got the ace 3.
2 clubs out there. Nut flush draw for Matt, who checks.
75.
Kyle with top pair. Flyer 75.
Call.
I'm surprised he's betting in a pot that's this multi-way, because he could easily be dominated here by a hand that just calls. Like, a lot of ace-x is gonna call him here,
Yeah,
but
it's kind of hard to know where you're at, because you do have 2 wild cards there with Matt having the nut flush and Shane just having bottom pair.
yeah, he's getting lucky enough that he's getting called by a flush. And
His
draw.
kicker's not that good. He really can't stand pressure there.
The dirty diaper ends up running out on the board. Unfortunately, it is folded, but
Kind of was cheap enough. Todd might have been able to stay in there.
Matt going for a bluff here. He does make it small enough to where Kyle calls.
That actually saves Shane money.
And this is the line I was just talking about, where you bet flop, check turn, and then bluff catch river.
Button is moving.
Pretty standard.
Yeah.
Take time.
We need some music.
Oh, you don't hear it? It's in my head.
No.
On the way here, I actually was trying to be calm and focused. I had a long day. I was helping Byron out there watching the tournament, and I was listening to Give Me Something to Break by Limp Bizkit. It's probably not the song I wanted to hear on the way to work.
Well, you did have a rock star. Just
Well, that was just a while ago. That's for the ride home after this. Got a nice one. Gotta
I
be
prefer
focused.
first Celsius's.
My daughter does the peach vibe. I do the new raspberry lemonade one that has like the no fizz.
Is that how you say? Is that the plural of Celsius? Celsius's? Celsius-I?
Great question. I have to ask the bearded dragon.
He raised.
If anyone is a chemical engineer in the chat, please let me know.
No, the bearded dragon is the Third Eye Blind.
I don't want mine to be red.
No, the third eye. So
No, that's
it's
a
not
that's
blind.
a band.
Yep, fold, call.
You're killing me.
You
Fold
started.
players.
Are they
You're
ready?
killing me.
Killing me smalls. Ace 9 suited, Jack Deuce suited, same suit. 4 tray suited, Ace King
Monto
suited,
board.
same suit.
Just let me know.
And every
That's not
time
what
the
I meant.
monochrome board has
Red
come,
with the extra
or
letter.
monotone, you said it, and
Yeah.
no one's had that suit.
I had to get it before you.
You beat me.
However, Ace King, top pair, top kicker out there.
Gutter for the Jack. Getting out of there.
I'm not gonna bet just with his pair of 9s here. Nicole, an obvious call. 7 of diamonds. Turn
Have a
river does
9.
brick out, and it goes check, check. Nicole not going for thin value there.
Still $800 pot, or excuse me, 765 chip pot.
Yes.
700.
Called red, so
Thank you. I said red. They've been. I said have they been red?
Oh,
I made the joke. Or are they
I
black?
was like, okay, I'm freaked out.
That's all it says. Have they been red?
Must be honest. Tell the truth.
One extra letter.
What truth? It's a poker table.
Poker players never lie. You know
saw
that,
what
right?
I
No, no, not that.
Yeah, we got a button.
At Ace 9 of clubs.
I've never lied, even when I bluff. Right?
Secret zone.
Or what did they say? I always tell the truth, even when I lie.
I'm sure that makes
10
sense
call.
in some world.
Yep. So you're going to be here tomorrow, kind of scouting out, doing some field reporting for Monday. I'm going to rely on you for your reads. Got an early morning soccer game to head to, and then my better half might come and win one of those moneymaker trophies. So you might see her, might carry it to the car and help her out. I think those things are pretty heavy, substantial.
And
I
we
call
know
them.
you're a buff man that can.
I can get it out of the car, but if you can help her get to the car, she's pretty strong. But
4 players.
make a big deal about how heavy those trophies are.
Yeah. So we got the nut flush draw here for Kyle, open ender for Todd, and middle pair for Matt.
Where we at? Check. Check. Check.
Actually, Amelia, we're going to Buffalo Wild Wings to watch the UFC tonight.
Oh,
We're not, but I'm just saying that. Feels
I haven't
good.
been to B-dubs in a very long time.
Well, I just know it's free there.
So we get a call from the open ender. Kyle, probably thinking about a raise here.
He is going to call, but I think raise is a good idea there.
Yeah.
Definitely get some of the riffraff out of that one.
Players.
So a 9, an open ender turns into a pair. Kyle's still at the nut flush draw,
Check.
but I think Todd's going to make him pay here. No.
As I'm checking around.
Wow, Todd just is going to get through with a turn hit.
300.
Bets 300.
Now Kyle would have to bet pretty big to get him to fold top pair.
Todd made a pretty sticky call a few hands ago. I don't think Kyle's going to get him off.
Yeah.
And that's just a counted out fold.
Well, speaking of which,
Or, wow.
speaking of bluffs, why'd he take his money back?
Like, whoa. Got him.
I wish Matt would show it.
I told you. Even with the missed front door flush draw, the bluff ends up getting through.
Did it win?
There was a straight and a lot of 2-pair combos available on the
And he
board.
just bluffed again because he told him I had a 10 to that win.
No, I
So
had
he
a
double
9.
bluffed him.
But I was like,
He verbally
I think
bluffed.
9. You're gonna see it in
He's a
like
fibber.
4 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very close, very caught up.
I had a 9-4.
They can't
I
see
did
the
not
live
have
stream of
2-pair.
a TV in the corner.
I had a 9.
Just bluffed?
Because of the
Okay,
Someone's
just
gonna
watch
do
it.
It's gonna be true.
because of us shutting down the audio, we normally run a
I know.
15-minute delay. I
That's
think we're
why I
like
did
closer
it.
to 5 or 6 minutes, which is still
Yes,
plenty
I
of
had
time
$10.
for the safety of the game.
If I just check.
But the
Yeah.
players are able to kind of sneak and yell at each other closer than normal, having to wait usually 15 or 20 minutes to, why'd you bluff me?
Yeah.
But there's no laptops at the table. This isn't the final table of the main event.
Yep, we are cleaner here.
And then you hear Kyle yelling in the background, so they pump the volume up.
I had a 9.
So we should talk louder so they don't hear Kyle get in trouble.
Yep.
God, I had a 9.
8s, 5s, 6s, King 9, Queen Jack, 10-4. 10-4,
Like
over and out.
9-4.
Who ended up going all in? Shane with pocket
Not-
8s.
Actually has the best hands.
11. How much?
667.
Asking for a count here.
One
I
off of the
really
666.
want to do this.
10-4 suited.
What's that?
Wow. Well, it is reaching the end of the stream soon.
Tomorrow I'm gonna win the.
So maybe he just snuffed people.
Yeah, well, Monday.
I'm
Lame.
gonna win. He said, I'm gonna win.
Chris says he's going to win the main event tomorrow, which is very difficult because they're
Can't
playing
win your
down
own
to
tournament.
6. But hey,
The trophy's already got your name on it, man. You gotta spread that shit
that's
out.
true. You win your own trophy.
Destined to go home with me.
It already is at home with you. Your garage is
I
full
just
of them.
assume that Moneymaker lives in a house with his face and portraits posted everywhere.
You don't want that shit to
Kinda
go
like
home with you.
Limbo.
You just pay for shipping
Like
it
his wife gets mad at him,
here.
goes in another room, still looking at him.
Yeah.
With pictures all over the wall.
Why would you
like Shane?
Can't get away from you.
Who the hell wants to take that home with you?
Then he goes out in public with his kids, and they're like, "Hey, it's Chris Moneymaker." He's like, "Who's that?"
He plays his podcast in the car.
No, I think he bluffs his kids in a penny ante game.
If diamonds come on, I'm good.
Wow, he called.
Did I not just say?
Are they showing?
Called with pocket fives.
Oh, geez, dead.
Yeah, well.
What are we waiting on
Hopefully
there?
they're running twice.
Well, if they're running twice, wouldn't they have done 2 boards?
I think he's really hot. I really like him.
I mean,
Because they were all in pre? I'm
10-4
confused.
down. Not good on this board.
might be coming.
I'm good.
Play the stream back.
Yep, it's coming.
Okay, so that's
Strings
right.
on
I do 2 full
I won
boards.
the first one.
Yeah. 10-minute delay.
Yeah, there was no
I
flop.
won the first
But
one.
there is a 5 or so left.
Oh,
You got some on that
yeah.
one too, right?
Now he can hit an 8
Diamond,
and then a
I
6
win.
ball.
Runner hearts.
I had
There's a
10-4
5.
diamonds.
But he doesn't
Wow.
want a 6, right?
6.
Okay.
One time.
Choppy,
I'm
choppy.
shocked that I was shocked, but
Choppy, choppy. Shane probably wishing he only went once.
I wouldn't even.
they're all gonna go twice. They're friendly here.
That's terrible.
I don't think
I
there are
don't
any
even know how you guys
one-twos
play
in
that
the
shit.
table
8s
right
and
now.
5s. Play 10.
To be fair to Matt complaining about them playing those premium hands, Matt hasn't had many. Had an ace king or something.
It's all been moneymaker, and he hasn't.
Yep, he's
Seeing a lot
definitely
of
getting the
action.
fair distribution of premium
I'm
hands.
gonna go watch the
A little
UFC.
bit of bias.
Oh, I thought you
Oh,
were
Chris wants to watch the
rewatch live
UFC?
stream to see what you
Okay,
did
Emilio,
wrong.
you're on your own.
I'm going
I'm
to.
pulling Moneymaker, and we're going to go watch some adults fighting in an octagon.
Why don't we all just go to
I'm
beat
gonna
up?
watch the UFC.
Because I'm going to have to drive home from B-dubs.
Oh, you poor man.
I already live.
I live in Winter Springs.
Somebody
you
stole
beat me.
all his brownies.
Sanford.
I mean,
They stole them or he ate them?
Oh, they have one fight left in
the
the
best was
prelims,
I only
and
had
then they're
one brownie,
going to the
but they never
pay-per-view.
cut that tray.
Anyways, poker.
There's a strike.
So there was a long time where Full Tilt Poker was a huge sponsor of the
That's
UFC
like
back in the
pizza. You only cut
2000s.
that
All the
pizza
fighters
to
wore
8
full tilt on their
slices or
shorts.
16.
Big
Really?
deal. Yeah, real.
We're just an encyclopedia.
Well, the UFC changed it. Now they have to wear Reebok or Venom or whatever it is. But there's a time you could wear whoever you can find to sponsor you. So if there's a tire shop around the corner, like Al's Tire Barn, people used to come out with that on their shirt. You gotta get what you can get. Fighting's expensive.
Did you have fun?
That's true.
Everybody has.
Four-way pot.
Moneymaker's got my favorite pair and a flush draw.
Duo Bronson.
And he bets a lot of red.
Did you
Very
think those
thoughtful,
were
insightful bet amount. It's well over pot.
Yeah, I
There's so
mean,
many out there.
when the pot is this small and it's like a limp pot,
Yes, the tipper.
generally you just go by
right.
You
half.
throw 70 into 45 and you go, here you go.
Yeah, you just think about it as absolute bet size.
And then
It's just
it
a bet
makes
of
Aiden
70.
throw the wrong amount in because he didn't know 70. It looked like he threw 80 in on accident.
I'm gonna bet 250.
250 blinds.
250.
And he's safe. The turn doesn't change anything.
Aiden might get a little bit suspicious.
Well, Aiden puts Chris on a flush draw. He thinks his 8 might be good. He
He's
does have the
holding-
ace. Yeah, that's true. Maybe Jack 9 of diamonds. Who knows?
Potentially calls now, and maybe if a diamond comes out, he could bluff, but ends up just letting it go.
I can't call, but I'm gonna show you that. That's what that.
The 7
I'll let you pick one.
Well, if a 7 comes, no
You
shit.
wanna pick one?
Show the deuce. It's good for the game.
Oh, wow. That's a nice one.
Doyle
10
Brunson.
shares.
Oh, that's a nice one.
Okay, fair enough.
Flush draw with top.
R.I.P.
Wow.
Rest in peace, Bill.
And
Doyle
you got your
won 2 main events with the 10 deuce. And
He just stole it out
later
of your stack.
in the tournament, he won a big hand where he had 10 tray.
bullshit.
Knew he
The
had
hell
10
kind of
tray, and then lied to him. I thought it was 10 deuce, but he still
Shit,
won.
you guys running here.
That's awesome.
I was lucky enough to play with his son Todd for the first day when I played my World Series event this past summer.
Can I go 40? No,
He brought sandwiches from his Italian restaurant. Good
2 more
guy.
hands?
It's all on the bucket list for me.
Alright,
Go to
so-
Vegas.
I'll go 80.
We'll get you out there.
Sponsor.
Boy, would now be a fun time to
Didn't say that. We'll go get Al's Tire Barn.
It'd be one time to have 10s and flop me a 10.
That's half of it.
So it's
Oh.
He didn't have it.
Is that a blind raise?
It's on you.
I fold.
Oh, we're going to get you like a football or hockey jersey. It says Bearded Dragon, and that's going to be like your
Wait,
nickname
one
in Las
hand left?
Vegas, and you're just going to tear it up.
Fuck.
I'll take it.
That was a swear jar.
Did they call? So I can't do anything, right?
Nope.
Oh, this sucks.
Yeah, I think Moneymaker 3-bet blinds with 9-3 offsuit. Gonna look at his cards. And
It adds up to 12 and he regrets it.
Queen eye board here. Nobody really getting anything but Matt. Though Chris does end up just betting.
How can they put him on a hand?
He can rep a hand, but definitely does not have one right now.
So I'm looking at my hand, and I'm saying that I'm
Flush comes in on the turn. Moneymaker decides to just wave the white flag. Doesn't think he's going to get a queen off or a flush off. Matt, rivering 2
Terrible
pair.
card for Matt. Moneymaker is going to make a bet here. Or, excuse me, terrible card for Chris. Nope.
Matt's probably going to bet here.
It's so much easier.
Gets a fold.
This is the last hand?
Last hand.
All right, I'll do 20 if somebody does 10.
All right, looks like they're calling last hand of the night. For the viewers that stuck it out through the early audio issues, we appreciate you. Kind of glad it happened tonight. We were able to kind of get restarted so they can get those glitches out for Monday. Very excited to see if Chris can make it through tomorrow and battle through the returning players.
Yeah, join us on Monday, 2 p.m. Final table, Moneymaker Tour, main events.
But I'm out of
Possibly Moneymaker going to be involved, so we get to watch him.
Real quick, we'll shout out to all of our staff tonight. Jonathan back here, really helping on cameras, and Thomas out front, Michael out front helping, poker room manager Joe La Rosa, Byron Rodriguez, Tony Burns, Emilio, Ryan Unger. We had a blast. I'm gonna give Emilio the last word after this hand, but it really was fun. Thank you everyone for cutting it out. This is nothing compared to what you're gonna see on Monday. Gonna have an awesome stream for you with hundreds, if not almost thousands of viewers.
Yeah,
Wow, and nobody
I don't
wants to be
expect
involved.
there to be a million 5-way pots in that stream either.
This is last hand shenanigans.
Last
here,
hand and you just
ladies.
shits it.
Let's go.
Let's go.
So much easier to
Let's
go
go.
to the last hand like this and have to go to the cage.
We're running
For
one
the
time.
vlog.
Whatever you want.
Do it for the kids, they used to say. For the kids.
We
There
have
ain't no
three,
kids
we have
watching
three
this.
people in the hand.
I'd
It was
hope
a Helmuth
not.
thing for a charity tournament he was here, and every time someone went on, I said, do
I
it.
have a monster.
I'd hope there are no kids watching.
How do you have a
Can't forget
monster?
John from IT making this happen tonight. So thank you.
For the
And,
shit I play, I have a
John, you got
monster.
dinner requests.
He's got a 9 out there.
You all in free.
He's got a 9.
They're having all the
And to my family and Amelia's family, thank you for watching. Obviously, got it out with us. We appreciate you.
I guess aces and kings.
I hope 4 or 5 comes up.
Maybe you can join us at Chick-fil-A.
The cameras.
That's your card?
675.
Yeah.
What do you got? Jack what?
675.
Gotta get the side pot.
No, Jack is spades, spades, Jack are close.
He's
This is an
I
audition
said
hand
I
if I
have
ever
a
saw one.
pair.
Yeah, this is.
And then the side.
Man, do we have
Take a
to
little
Is
bit.
this up for me and him?
No, this is gonna be between you two. Here.
I hope they're running at once.
Play arm
Use all
wrestle.
in for the main.
I don't want to chop for the
You
last
guys are in
turn.
for both main and side.
Just put a jack out there.
All right.
And a 4.
Oh, fuck.
Throw the rowdy out.
Swear
I
jar,
shouldn't have
take
opened
some of that
up.
pot.
How many times?
He said frick.
Once. Ugh.
Well, you get a chance to say Trey Trey.
I'm not sure why they're not throwing over the other cards.
Because they'll show you.
Yeah, you
Well,
were.
they'll show us if we
9.
hit. Yeah.
Oh, that's so good for you.
9. Get German.
I know he doesn't have it. I know I don't.
And
Give the
pocket
money to
4s.
You gotta
Gonna
know.
Wow.
magically take this one down.
Good for Matt.
God, I had you crushed.
That's how you finish it! That's how you finish this shit! Let's go!
I'm never high-fiving you for that.
Drink Coors Light, get rewarded.
Oh, I'll buy you a gallon of milk.
What?
Yeah, that was a tutorial on how to become a profitable poker
That's how
player
you
in one
finish
day.
off a fucking live stream.
And we're going to regret this, but a portion of his winnings are getting put in that swear jar for charity, so I'm going to go collect from him in a moment.
Yeah.
Emilio, awesome job working with you. Time number 2. Tony stole some time from me, but we always
I
appreciate
have
him coming
no
to the
idea
booth.
on that board how those win.
I'm going to gently turn these players down and let you talk us out.
Yeah, guys, we have our last Moneymaker event going on tomorrow, so if you are looking to get some tournament action in there, I would come tomorrow and just show your face, show us some love. We will have the final table coming out on Monday. We are streaming it at 2 p.m. and would love to see you guys here. Have a good night, everyone.
We'll see you Monday. Woo. Good night.